Welcome back to Iron Fang Invasion. Last week we left off, or I guess we started off after the battle with the Jub bird, I believe. You guys had a bit of a discussion about the physical alterations that occurred to one of your party members, and a little bit of understanding about how that would maybe impact how people perceive you when you get back to civilization. But you did some searching around and found a major artifact around the neck of the Jub bird, almost like on a leash type of thing. And it was the Dryad's song, which you had heard Carberton mention. And you found that it had 4 slots for rings in it. And you had one of those 4 rings. You don't know where the other 3 are. But just having that item was enough for you to open the door, so to speak, and enter into Arlanche's tree here. And then upon entering, you found that it was exceedingly blighted inside. The walls, the ceiling, pretty much the ground beneath you, everything is very, very, very rotted and oozing black ooze and fungus everywhere, and just not the greatest place to be in. So
Oozin' black oozin'.
Oozin' black ooze. And yeah. You guys continued in over a bridge and encountered 2 elder water elementals. And immediately after defeating them, were then ambushed again by several Blight Guard in a back-to-back sort of ambush. They were waiting for you. I almost had them pop out and attack Oran when he ran over on his own, but
Unacceptable.
I decided to wait until I could catch all of you off guard at once. But for a brief second there, it was almost a 5v5. I forgot Wendell was there, 5v5. But no, you guys managed to take out those ambushers. You found some captive sprites up in the northern area there, but they seemed not mentally stable enough to really converse with. You don't know exactly what happened to them, but probably nothing good. And upon venturing a little bit further in, one of you, Oran, had looked into this side room up here and saw that it was some sort of like laboratory with vivisected bodies. But before he could really pursue that observation, the rest of you had seen a tree in a sort of living room area, I guess you could say, a common space. And it was exuding some sort of scent. And 2 of you fell prey to this captivating scent and just started walking right up to it. And Gideon kind of followed Kieran and Jessup to it, and he's just kind of looking around, and he's like saying, "Hey guys, we should probably be cautious." And then Jessup's like, yoink, as he pulls a skull fruit and just chomps right into it. And then at that point, Gideon knew something was probably not right here, as the tree animated and started attacking you. But luckily, even though some of you were enthralled by it for a good portion of that fight, you did manage to pull yourselves together and defeat the tree. And as soon as you did, the scent in the air kind of dissipated, and the 3 very blighted fey women creatures that were sitting around hallucinating kind of came to. And one of them looked in your direction with a sour expression and said, "Oh, now why'd you have to go and do that?" And that is where we will pick it up, as you all find yourselves right after this combat with these 3 women. They kind of shake their heads somewhat as they are getting the last little bit of that hallucinogenic out of their system. But you can see immediately that they are none too pleased by either your presence or by the fact that you just destroyed the tree that they were so pleasantly hallucinating with. And I'll give you a moment if there's anything you guys would like to do, but I would say those of you who have anything in sense motive realize that they are not friendly.
Lightning bolt!
Lightning bolt!
Can I don't Jessup's just kind of like getting to it, because I think he just snapped out of his hallucination himself.
Right.
Am I still shaken?
Nope, that's gone. Once the head fruits stopped humming, you
Okay.
Can Jessup attempt to do a quick monster lore?
Sure. That would be a knowledge nature.
I will aid with a 15.
Nice.
How long have we been kind of going through this area, Jason?
You mean like in the tree?
Yeah, since we fought the dodo bird to the tree. Like, would 10 minutes per level spells be up?
Probably not. I don't think it would have been like 3 hours yet. Well, 2.5 hours at your level.
So we're still good, you mean?
For 10 minutes,
Okay.
and yeah, for 10 plus per level, yeah.
All right, so I'm going to roll with investigative mind advantage then. So +2 to 39.
All right. With a roll of 37 plus, you're able to identify with ease that these creatures are dryads. They are. You can tell the fact that their flesh is kind of made out of wood, like very blighted wood, kind of gives it away a little bit. You can ask like 5 questions probably about dryads.
Sure, can you just give me useful stuff?
You know that dryads, so the basic stuff, they are, typically speaking, dryads are actually chaotic good medium fae. But you suspect that might not be the case with these ones. You know that dryads have a little bit of DR, probably not too different from the DR that you have encountered with the other fae creatures you've fought so far. You know that they do have quite a few spell-like abilities. Most of these are kind of like, yeah, they would have that. It's pretty self-evident. Like they have entangle, tree shape, wood shape, they can tree stride. So a bunch of they have constant speak with plants. So there's a bunch of spell-like abilities that they can use. Charm person, suggestion. You know that they have some druidic abilities, like they have wild empathy and tree meld, so it's like meld into stone but with trees. And you know that also, typically speaking, they are bonded to a single tree, and they can never stray more than 300 yards from it.
Could they have been bonded with the plant monster tree, or are you talking maybe the actual tree?
You don't think it was that tree, no. It's generally like an actual tree. Most dryads are actually bonded to oak trees.
So, yeah, Jessup will just kind of infer and just kind of... I guess he's going to kind of try to play dumb because he has no idea what happened because he was pretty much out of it the whole time. Oh, why am I up here? And is that a face fruit?
All right. What are the other three of you doing anything?
I think Kieran's just going to stand back and watch because I think he's prepared for this to come to blows, but I don't know if he's necessarily going to be the one to try to talk them down, per se.
Okay.
We all know that Oran is the face character, so clearly he's gonna hop in and de-escalate the situation. Per his normal behavior.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Makes sense. Yeah.
Gideon will chime in if Jessup doesn't jump at the opportunity. We do not mean you harm, though we do wish to end the blight. And he'll wait for a response.
So the three of them kind of look to each other and then start laughing. And the one who spoke first, this one here across from you all, she says, "End the blight. Oh, my poor mortal child. You've come to the wrong place, speaking to the wrong people, if that's what you think that's you're going to do." And with that, she raises a hand, and you can tell is about to cast a spell. And I need all of you to roll initiative.
Then we come to blows.
This will be the second session that I haven't been able to use any of my level 15 stuff.
Let me tell you.
Wow.
Normally, I'm not this person in the party, but today, I would love a rest, man.
Right? I'd be fully on board with the rest, guys, if you want one.
Yeah.
Maybe we should have asked for that instead of telling we're going to stop the blight. Can you leave us alone for 8 hours?
I just really want a
can you
nap.
give us 8 hours?
So, first up in initiative is actually the green dryad over here. She is going to move a little bit down here And as I said, she reaches out a hand to cast a spell. And as she casts it, this appears in the area.
I don't like the look of that. That looks like an AoE.
Can I take a guess? Tangling.
Is it entangle? So help me. I am flying.
I need all 4 of you to roll me a fortitude save.
Fortitude.
Are you serious?
Nice.
I got a 25.
No, don't feel bad, Josh. I got a 4.
I got a nat 1.
It was still higher than mine.
32. There you go.
All right. Gideon and Jessup, you take 2 points of constitution damage.
Oh,
That's not
Kieran
good.
and Oran, you take 1 point of constitution damage.
And there's no, like, passing that?
Yeah, you passed.
You still take con damage from passing?
Yeah, you take half.
is this like, I'm sorry if you said this. I was focused on rolling my save, but is this like a cloud effect, like cloud kill?
Yep. So as she casts this spell, there is a cloud of this sickening green mist that erupts in the entirety of the chamber. And I would say just by default, Kieran, with your spellcraft, you would be able to probably identify it as a cloud kill spell.
Oh, gross.
So it is a bank of fog similar to fog cloud, except that the vapors are yellowish green and poisonous. That is her turn. Next up, we have the red one over here. Let's see, does anybody want to just not be able to play the game today?
I didn't play last combat. Might as well be me.
Flesh to stone on Jessup.
I was going to say, isn't somebody under 100 hit points? Isn't there one of our members that's under 100 hit points?
What does that have to do with anything?
Can't you, like, I don't know, power word kill him or something?
Oh, I don't have that spell.
I hope these dryads don't have 9th level spells, because that would make this fight very difficult.
It'll be fine. We'll live forever.
So actually, she is going to, instead of doing what I had originally thought, she's going to do this other spell. And since it's a fog cloud, Kieran can't actually try to identify this one. So, I mean, if the two of you who are adjacent to her wanted to try to roll spellcraft, you could. But it's pretty evident what happens as she finishes casting the spell and a cloak begins to sprout from around her. And the cloak is made of wasps.
Which one is casting that?
Red. This one. Right next to you guys.
Oh, that doesn't provoke?
Nope, because you guys haven't acted yet.
Oh, why do you have to roll such low initiatives?
So yeah, Jessup, you identify this as the Cape of Wasps spell. So she has a Cape of Wasps, and she'll actually 5-foot step to be here, bringing us to Jessup.
Swift action, start a performance. You can hear me. You can get the buffs. And, Jason, I can't recall. Do fog or this kill cloud or whatever, this one doesn't move, right?
I would say, what is your spellcraft? Oh, okay. Yeah, Fog Cloud moves at a rate of 10 feet per round away from the caster.
Okay.
Not Fog Cloud. Cloud Kill. Fog Cloud stays where it is.
Right. I mean, I don't know. Is there... Because I'm just trying to think if Jessup would move or not. Because it's hard, because I can see where I would go, but I don't know if Jessup would know where he should go.
Yeah, so like Fog Cloud, it is concealment. I think it's total concealment if it's past 5 feet. Let me go quickly.
So can I do try to roll acrobatics to get away from her, and then I will just move in this direction 5 feet until I hit the wall?
Sure, yeah, you can roll acrobatics to try to get away.
Okay, so I'm going to roll acrobatics, hopefully, so I do not provoke. So nat 20 for a 39 with my perform dance.
It would be hilarious if I could say that failed. Be like,
I would be really sad. I would be really sad.
But no, that will succeed. You are able to acrobatics over the couch, and she is not able to swipe at you.
Okay, so I'm just going to say Jessup moves yonder.
Yep.
And I'm going to call that his turn, like he had to double move to get there because he can't see.
Okay. Well, you can see, you just not past, like, it's concealment within 5 feet and then total concealment past 5 feet.
Right, but he couldn't really see because I was in the...
Right.
Well, I guess he could kind of see past her. But either way, I mean, yeah, he'll just get there. There's not much else I can do because I can't see my allies for spells, so...
That is correct.
Well, I guess the only thing I could do is I could Yeah, I'll cast Displace on myself. Why not?
Okay. After Jessup, we have Kieran.
All right, so in between coughing, Kieran's gonna say to the others, I would suggest get out of this cloud. It's going to slowly kill us. And then he will, because with his blind sense, he has a general idea of where everybody is. So I think he's going to double move to get out of the cloud this direction.
Oh, yeah, because yours is
And-
60 feet now, right?
Oh yeah, I don't have to double move because I'm 90 feet flying with my wings. So I will fly to be out this direction. And then actually I probably could fly to get into a lightning bolt formation with these two. If I fly like there. And then I could lightning bolt them with my spell. So roll a reflex save.
Roll spell resistance.
Ah!
Love it.
All right, add a +4 to this. 21?
Okay. And do you have to roll that separately for each one?
Yeah, 21 and 18.
All right. You see that the lightning bolt, it's almost like their bodies are like grounds. Like the lightning just dissipates into the floor beneath them. It doesn't seem like it did anything.
Unfortunate. Okay, that's my turn.
All right. It is Blue's turn. Blue, seeing that you just cast a lightning bolt, is going to cast a spell on you, Kieran, and I need a will save.
Not my best. So 25. That was better than I expected.
That's unfortunate. You are able to resist the effects of this spell, which with a spellcraft you would have been able to identify as Feeble Mind.
I was going to say I only rolled a 24 and that would have really stunk. Is that what you meant by you want one of us to just stop playing the game? Because that would have just stopped me from playing the game.
No, I was talking about the other one for that one.
Oh, the other one. All right, I look
Yeah,
forward
the
to
other one, yeah.
Yeah, looking forward to that.
it.
No, the Feeble Mind, I wasn't even really paying attention to the Feeble Mind. That's just nothing.
Yeah, Kieran would just instantly become ugly.
Yeah. All right. And then she is actually going to move over here a little bit. And after her, it is Oran's turn.
That's me. Oran would just run straight forward and then immediately run into her.
Yeah, you'd move 5 feet forward and then you'd see her right in front of you.
Yeah. So then I know she has concealment, right? But
Yes,
like
she has
he'll
20% concealment.
he'll try and hit her. Why not?
Okay. The second attack will potentially hit. I'm going to need some concealment rolls to see if you get past it, though. 1 to 20 is a miss. I'll need 2 of them. 1 for the attack and 1 for the confirmation.
There's the attack,
Nice.
and there's the confirmation.
Okay. So the first and third attack will miss, but the second one does hit, and it will confirm for some damage. This is on red. Okay.
Would you say like 23 damage seems to go
I
through?
don't know what the damage would be,
Does seem about right.
but it's something.
So how many hits was that? 3?
1.
One.
You sure it wasn't 3?
I wish it was
I'm
3.
pretty sure.
I was looking through. I don't see anything specifically where it says discordant voice doesn't work if I can't see them, as long as they're affected by my bardic performance.
Yep.
So, guess it works.
Okay. Last up in this round is Gideon.
Yay. So I can't see where the chairs are. And I'm assuming
This
the
will be
body,
interesting.
the tree is also impeding my path, however. So I'm assuming I can't just, can't just go 20 feet like that.
I mean, the tree would count as difficult terrain, and you can see within 5 feet in front of you, so you know if there's something directly in your path.
Yeah, I don't want to mess with difficult terrain, so we'll just go like that. It's the same thing. We'll go there, and then start an invocation of...
Destruction.
Yeah, that's the one. But I want to make sure I have invocations to spare. Yes, I do.
All right. That's your turn?
Yeah.
Okay, coming back up. We've got green. So first up, the cloud moves 10 feet in... Well, let me see, make sure where it is. It's right here. So it moves 10 feet away from her, so that would be there. I think that's 10 feet. So it starts moving away, Now on her turn, she will...
Do it again.
She is going to look at... Oh, goodness, who's she going to do this to?
Well, just so you know, Oran's making the eyes better. He's giving her the wiggly eyebrows.
So she is going to step back here and look at you, Oran. And she's going to give you the evil eye.
Well, I'm giving her the wiggly eyebrows, so...
You are going to take a -4 penalty on all of your saving throws.
Okay. That's
Give me a will save. But
Okay.
it's going to happen even if you succeed. But
Oh, that's okay. Is the will save a spell?
basically, if you succeed, it reduces the duration of the effect.
Oh, okay. So it will be. Oh, hang on. Let me move minus.
You don't take the penalty yet. This is to see how long the
Oh.
penalty lasts. You'll take the penalty from now on, regardless. But
27.
all right, so this will only last for 1 round. But that's all she needed. As it is Red's turn. Also, Justin, I forgot. Oran, after you hit her, some of those wasps on her cape would have stung your hand, so you
Nope,
would have
it's too
taken
late.
8 damage. Just
No.
saying.
No.
I mean, he's in full plate, so does it?
Yeah, right.
They're
Like,
inside the armor now. It's even worse.
Oh
oh,
no!
it's even worse. That's terrible. They're in the armor. The call's coming from inside the house.
Yeah, so Red is going to take a 5-foot step back, and she is going to cast a spell on you, Oran. I need a fortitude save.
Oh, yay.
With a
Okay.
-4 penalty this round.
Is it a spell or spell-like ability?
It is a spell.
Okay. What did I get? 18.
18. All right, give me a will save.
Yeah, I think you want to pass this one, buddy.
Oh, 25.
Okay, so Oran, as this spell overtakes you, you can feel your body begin to shrink somewhat as you turn into a bunny.
That's adorable.
That's not good.
You're a really ugly bunny.
Would you polymorph me?
Maybe.
You polymorphing right now? You
Maybe.
polymorphing?
Balefully polymorphed you.
Balefully polymorph.
So you succeeded on the will save. So you let's see, you don't like your mind doesn't get taken over.
Oh, so I'm
But,
aware that I'm a bunny. So I'm now a
Yeah.
sentient
Yeah.
bunny. Okay.
You know you're Oran the bunny.
I'm
you,
now Oran
you know
the
that
bunny.
you're Oran, and you're aware that you have been polymorphed into a bunny.
Okay.
But you are still a bunny.
Okay.
So yeah.
So you're even smaller than when you were a halfling.
Correct.
Yep.
Had you failed that will save, you were just a bunny. That's all you were going to be.
Yep.
No longer Oran, just the bunny.
And Jessup, yeah, your spellcraft, you are able to identify it as a baleful polymorph spell. So, yeah, that is Red's turn. Jessup, it's your turn now.
Oh no! I have to question if he hates that being a bunny more than a halfling, though. That I do not know.
I'm cool with it. I'm going to turn into the Monty Python bunny, so it's fine.
You just do like 8 natural attacks. Biting people.
Yeah, I'm going to be a
Yeah.
monk bunny.
So I am going to use a level 4 spell slot, and then I will cast haste on Gideon. So Gideon and Kieran will be hasted.
Oh, am I too far away? I'm not too far away. I get haste.
Well, you're farther away than Kieran, though. It doesn't emanate
no
from.
two.
Correct.
No two can be more than
Yes.
30. Got it.
I don't know how much you're going to do as a bunny. Sorry, buddy. And then Jessup will pull out his bow for move action, and then he'll maintain performance. We'll just chuck that out there.
All right.
Am good.
That brings us to Kieran.
Okay. Kieran is going to grow his claws, and he will charge with a bite attack at Blue.
No.
He gonna do it. So his bite is a natural 20 with a natural 20 confirmation.
Roll it.
Wow.
Roll it.
Roll
1d20. Do it.
13.
Ah.
Wow.
That will hit and potentially confirm. Actually, not potentially. That would confirm, because this one does not have concealment or anything. Roll damage.
49, so 44 points of bludgeoning, piercing, slashing, and 5 points of electricity.
Okay. So, yeah, you are able to do a little bit of damage there.
Does a 20 confirmation always confirm?
Yes.
Okay. Just curious.
It's the same as like an attack roll.
Gotcha.
Okay. And that's your turn?
That is my turn.
All right. It is Blue's turn now. Blue is going to step back and cast a spell at you, Kieran.
It wouldn't have changed if it was one different, would it have, Jason?
Sorry, what?
The fortitude save that I made wouldn't have changed the outcome if it was one different, would it have?
It might have. Why?
I didn't have halfling luck in there, and that's a +1 racial bonus on all saving throws. So it would have been a 19 instead of an 18. But we can keep it because I didn't think of it. I'll have to remember that in the future, so we can keep it. I'm just curious if it would have changed the outcome or not.
The DC was 19.
Oh.
Indeed.
Okay. I'll keep it because that's my screw up. I should have known. But yeah, I didn't have halfling luck in my calculations.
All right. So, oh yes. She is stepping back. Kieran, so you have your glaive drawn?
I would imagine.
Okay, so she
We
would
just
be
came out of a
casting this
combat.
defensively then.
Yes. Fear me, woman.
31 should be more than enough.
That should definitely do it.
I wish that had been on the attack roll, but whatever. So she points a finger out at you, and it is a ranged attack to hit.
Oh, clearly this will attack my 15 touch, so...
Okay. So that is a 19 against touch.
Yeah, like I said, my touch is 15, so that hits.
All right. You take 2 temporary negative levels.
Oh, goodness, I can't get rid of these temporary negative levels. Oh,
We're gonna
man.
have to sleep for like 4 days straight.
Do you have 3 or 4 of them now?
I have 3. One of
Oh,
them is
man.
supposed to be going away very soon. Now I just have 2 more.
Fun. That brings us to Oran the bunny.
Oran the bunny.
Since he passed his will save, can he still cast spells or no? Because
No,
bunnies
because
can't do
rabbits
somatic
don't have
components.
they can't fulfill the components required.
But he could do verbal ones.
No, he
Or can he
can't.
not speak?
Those are actually more so impossible to do than
Because he's a
the
bunny.
somatic ones.
Hear me out. Can I hit myself with my own spell storing punch dagger?
No, because that would have been melded into your body with the polymorph spell. And dispel magic wouldn't be enough to get rid of this anyways.
Oh.
Yeah, those you need break enchantment, I think. Which might be a problem, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there.
What's the movement speed of a bunny?
Bunnies have a 50-foot speed.
Wow. At least you can get out of here. Oran's getting out of here.
I'm getting out of here.
They have a bite with a -2 to hit, and they do 1d3 -4 damage.
I
He goes
will run
further
away.
into the dungeon and aggroes more enemies.
Why would they attack me? I'm just a rabbit. I'm just a rabbit. This is perfect form. I'm just a silly blighted rabbit.
All right. So he hops over there. Bottom of round 2, we've got Gideon. You see a rabbit hop over there, which is kind of odd.
That's the problem for future. He's going charge.
It smacks you with its rabbit paw as it runs by.
Haste, inspire courage, good hope, paragon surge. None of those are gonna matter right now, though.
What did you get with Paragon Surge?
The thing that makes my shield do the shield master. Yeah, I think I cast it at the height of the. I assume it's
Yeah.
still at its minutes per level. It was at the start of.
Yeah, I just didn't remember what you got with it.
Yeah, it makes my shield nice. We're still gonna smack her with Everdoom, enduring. Doom.
Everdoom. He's gone dark. Everdoom.
So, I was going to say, you can hear me out, Justin. You could still do something. So there is an item called Lucky's Rabbit Foot. And because you have Halfling's Luck and 4 rabbit feet, I think you should work 4 times.
Sounds accurate to me.
It's a slotless item. So,
Yes. A 32 and a 30. Why are you rolling twice?
My mouse is double clicking for reasons that I have yet to diagnose.
Okay,
So just take the
either of
first one.
those would hit. Just take the first of these. The 32 would hit. So some of that goes through. All right. It is back to the top of the round. It is Green's turn. Green is going to hex Gideon. Gideon, for the next 2 rounds, anytime you roll a d20, roll it twice and take the worst result.
Misfortune, huh?
Yep.
That's pretty broken, huh?
Nope. It's just a
Yeah.
base level witch hex.
Yeah, it's like Touch of Chaos, but like...
So yeah, so just for the next 2 rounds, you just disadvantage on you, Gideon. And then immediately after, Green is going to be Red. Red is going to do Evil Eye on Gideon. So give me a will save with disadvantage, Gideon.
You're gonna get polymorphed.
21 and a 20. Okay. You do pass, so you'll just take a -4 for 1 round. So disadvantage with a -4.
Should be plenty enough.
And that brings us to Jessup.
Oh boy, Jessup will. Did you say was all the chairs and tables difficult terrain?
If you're trying to like move through them, probably, but I could see an acrobatics check to just kind of like hop over.
And then I can't stand on this tree square.
You can stand on the tree. It's just the tree is difficult terrain as well because it's effectively a huge-sized creature in that area.
So I'm gonna attempt just to do an acrobatics check to get over then.
Okay.
Sure, you know the DC. Does 35 beat it?
35 will be just fine.
I'm just gonna move 30 feet over here, and then Jessup will cast a spell. Well, he's gonna maintain performance, by the way. So he's gonna maintain, and he's gonna cast a spell. Beacon of Luck.
Okay.
So everyone within 30 feet radius will get +2 sacred bonus on all saving throws. And
After
then you
Jessup.
can.
Oh, you can
sorry.
still do stuff?
I was just,
Go ahead.
no, I was just gonna say, just more for Gideon, that as an immediate action before saving throws made, allies within it can benefit to gain. You can roll twice. So basically, you roll with advantage. So can he just roll once then? Is that how it works? Because just advantage cancel disadvantage for the sake of it.
I mean, for simplicity's sake, it probably should.
No, I should have to roll with disadvantage, but each of those rolls I get to roll
Well, I think
with
you choose one. So I guess the other thing is you would roll disadvantage, but then you would choose which one you would want to roll the positive against instead. I don't know.
I think Josh is saying he rolls twice, takes the better of that, and then he rolls another twice, takes the better of that, and then takes the worse of the 2 betters.
You know what, Jason? You choose how it works. I don't care.
Yeah. I think I should roll 4 dice.
And then I'll do saving finale on top.
So Kieran is after Jessup.
So the material component of Beacon of Luck is a tuft of rabbit fur. So I like to think Jessup just like grabs some from Oran before he ran off.
Get back
I
over
was
here.
thinking that. Thank you.
Well, I did take a bunch of Kieran beard clippings for a spell.
Okay.
So before
Yeah.
we change him back, I could be like, can I have some of your rabbit hair?
All right. I will full attack. So I will do a glaive, and then step in and do my bite claw. So my glaive 1 is a 31.
Okay, that'll hit.
My hasted glaive is a 33.
Yep.
My bite, I guess I'll have to 5-foot step in. And then my bite attack is a 22. And my claw
Miss.
is a, do these take a -5 anyway?
Yeah.
Okay,
Natural
so that would be
attacks
even- that would
become
be even
secondary when you're doing that.
Okay,
Yeah.
yep. And then a 17. So those 2 miss,
Okay.
but
The 2
my
glaives will hit.
glaive attack number 1 is going to be 24 slashing, 4 acid, and then 30 slashing, 5 acid, and then 7 discordant voice.
Okay.
And that is my turn.
Noted. All right. It is Blue's turn. She is going to... Let me see. She is not going to acrobatics. She does not have acrobatics. So she's just going to 5-foot step in, cast defensively again. You see that some of her wounds kind of heal up as the wooden skin kind of closes. Let's see. Yeah, she's gonna... Actually, the smart way would do it that way. Okay, yeah. She's going to cast defensively. That is a against Gideon, by the way, against touch. That's a 24.
Yes.
Yeah. So Gideon, you take 2 temporary negative levels.
So energy drained 3 now, yeah?
If you had 1 before, then yes.
That's not good.
And that is her turn. Oran, you are a bunny. Do you want to move anywhere, or are you content observing?
Can I channel?
I think your holy symbol is melded into your fur.
It's tattooed on my body. And I retain all my class stuff, don't I? So, like, the tattoo would still be there.
Yeah, so you retain any class features other than spellcasting that aren't extraordinary, supernatural, or spell-like. And this is extraordinary. This is supernatural.
Yeah. And my holy symbol's a class feature, not an item. I mean, I have an item, but it's also a class feature for my tattoo.
I'd say he's still a tattooed bunny.
See, I guess in theory it would work.
It's on my hindquarters. I have a bunny butt tattoo.
So yeah, probably.
All right. Well, then I'll move here, right? Is that right?
Yep.
I mean, I only have one more channel left today, so I might as well use it. Meep, 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 meep. Or whatever sound bunnies make.
All right.
You guys heal 35.
I can't opt not to receive that healing, right?
I think you can. It's like a will save, isn't it?
I mean, you could just tell Oran you don't want it, and he can ignore you.
I mean, Oran would probably know that because he had not wanted it before, so he probably would know.
I can exclude you.
All right, cool. I like to be excluded.
I can exclude up to two people.
Can you
when channeling.
exclude Jessup and Kieran as well? Just exclude all of us.
Why would I do that?
Why?
It's a stupid idea.
I have the feeling that the 7 HP that I might gain is not worth losing the ability to have reincarnation.
Resurrect.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I thought about that after the fact, that I was like, he's got 3 negative levels. I bet even if he's taking damage, it doesn't matter. Because he's lost bond score, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I'm not doing great. I'm not super hot right now.
You'll be fine. That's my turn.
Okay. At the end of round 3, it is Gideon who is misfortuned, evil-eyed, negative leveled.
Yeah, it's not good. Can I this square 5-foot steppable or not so much?
It's like, yeah, it's probably fine.
Okay.
Because you're not trying to go through it. You're just kind of getting right behind the chair. That's fine.
Yeah. And then full round action with advantage and disadvantage. So I'll let you decide. You just want to roll it flat?
Well, the advantage is only on a save throw, not on attacks.
Yeah, that's only on saves. So you've got disadvantage on all your attacks.
So I'll roll 2 arrays, and then you take the worst from each. Yeah?
Okay.
1.
So we've got 4 attacks there.
2.
Okay.
And then I have hasted attack after this.
Yep, and you've got the negative levels all in there.
Negative
So
levels are in there. I also gave my shield a +7 to hit to account for the 2-weapon fighting I'm doing. Oh, so they should be... Actually, I forgot to put that in. So all of those should be 4 less.
All of the attacks.
Yeah, all of them.
Okay. So it ends up being a 24, a 20, a natural 1, and a natural 1.
Yes.
Okay, and then you get your hasted attack. So for an 18, effectively. So all of those will miss.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
That's your turn.
Yeah, all done with the 2-weapon fighting. Hopefully, with all the negs, I'll get 1 hit, maybe. Yeah, that's my turn.
Yeah. All right. Top of round 4, Green's going to go, and she's going to cast a spell on you, Gideon. This is what they were prepped for. So I will need a will save. This one you could just roll straight because you've got advantage and disadvantage, but you still have the -4 penalty.
Yes.
Yeah, the negative levels and all that stuff.
And I have Beacon of Luck added, like checked up already. So don't add or take away anything. Take away 2.
Yeah, because it would effectively be a -2. Straight roll -2, basically. 26. Okay. You are able to disbelieve the phantasmal killer.
Oh my goodness.
That would have been bad. I would have died.
Can you roll again just to see what you would have gotten if you had disadvantage? For funsies?
Yeah, sure. See if you saved me.
The same thing.
Wow.
Same thing.
Rolling rocks today.
Somebody is. See, it's Lucky Rabbit Foot.
Phantasmal killer though. That would have straight up killed me if I remember that spell correctly.
Well, you have another roll. It's 2 rolls if I remember
Oh
right.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
It's like will and then fortitude or something.
Okay. That brings us to Red. On Red's turn, so this would have been functionally a full round of the Evil Eye that Red cast, so you're no longer taking that penalty. But you are still with disadvantage because that was a 2-round thing that Green
yeah,
had
that's
done.
what, yeah.
Red is going to... So, for the time being, Gideon is still fairly incompetent because of misfortune.
That's a way you could put it if you had to put it away.
Red is going to move to be about here and cast a spell at Kieran. This is going to be a touch attack. Natural 20.
Uh-oh.
I don't know if this can crit.
Just give me like
That's
7
a
negative
15
levels.
touch to confirm.
Oh, that surprisingly does not confirm.
Yep, so it does hit, dealing 3 points of 3 negative levels, 3 temporary negative levels.
Oh my gosh.
Well, maybe being a rabbit's not so bad.
Yeah, right.
And that is Red's turn. Jessup, you're up.
I'm like out of spells, but I still got better performance, so I'll carry that on. I'm gonna pull out my bow. I don't know if I pulled it out yet. I'm gonna pull it out. I'm gonna shoot at Red. So we're gonna point blank shot, and I forget if I swift action this turn. If I had immediate action later, I can do that. I just don't get another swift action on my turn. Correct?
On your next turn, yes. Yeah.
Correct. Okay. All right. So I will swift action Arcane Strike. I think I got everything. Wow, 41.
What the heck?
What?
That'll hit, yeah.
I know. I was,
It is. It's a little
both
insulting
of
there,
us.
Jason.
Hey, the player and the GM were both in disbelief that I got above a 40. So,
Yeah, it's amazing.
ooh, 17 too.
All right, yeah, that does a little bit of damage.
Hold on.
And
Hold your horses, Jason.
and
Oh,
wow, max on that too. Good grief.
Max on all my damage.
Gorgeous.
Jessup operates better when everybody else can't do anything.
All right, so Jessup, that's your turn.
Yes.
Brings us to Kieran.
All right, so he was shooting at Red, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to fling off a quickened magic missile at Red. So this will be 2 higher, 32
Okay,
for spell resistance. Or
that
spell
will go
resistance.
through.
It does go through?
Yeah.
Okay, then I will check that off. I didn't expect that to work. So
Yeah, no, they don't have 30 plus spell resistance,
19 force damage against Red.
but they are immune to force.
That would stink. It would be sad. And then I'll full attack Blue. So I'll do glaive, step in, bite, claw.
Okay.
So first glaive is a wow. Oh, I was like, how do I have a plus 22 but I got an 18? It's because I have 6 negative levels.
Yeah.
That's
Whoa,
gonna
whoa.
fail.
It is 4 higher. Not that it matters.
That's true. 22 is still probably gonna miss.
Yes.
Well,
So-
because the other
Gonna miss.
22 miss. Remember, you get plus 4 on the next attack now.
Okay, so this will be another plus 4. 31.
There you go.
31 will hit.
Okay.
Hey, there we go.
Yikes. So that's going to be 27 slashing, 1 acid. And then these bites are most, like, this is definitely not going to hit. So, 5 discordant voice. So bite number 1 is 23.
23
and
will miss.
25.
25 will miss.
That actually will be a 29 because she missed
That's
on
right.
the first
29
attack.
because of the unshakable zeal.
I'm here for you.
29 will
Thank
hit.
you. Thank you, Jessup. All right, so this is going to be 20 bludgeoning slashing, 2 electricity, 2 acid, and then 2 discordant voice.
Okay. And technically, wouldn't you also have a hasted attack?
I did roll that. I rolled that.
Oh, do you not have normal iteratives?
Oh, I got confused. So my iterative glaive is trash. It's a
Okay, never
15.
mind. That wasn't.
It wasn't worth rolling, but thank you.
Can you 5-foot step
Appreciate
back
it.
again, Sarah? Oops. Wait, hold on.
Wait. That's my turn.
We call that a 5-foot misstep. Oh.
It is Blue's turn. Blue's going to step back, and what can Blue do? Blue is going to, because you still have a disadvantage, and that good hope thing is that not good hope. That advantage from the spell was a one-time thing, right?
Yes, I
She
believe the
doesn't know
+2
that,
stays, but not the advantage seeker.
So I will need you to roll me a will save at disadvantage.
This isn't gonna be
We'll all
great.
cast defensively here. Yeah, okay, we're good. Go ahead.
You just choosing not to make anybody else a bunny? That's fine. I feel targeted.
Whew. Okay.
Only one of them had that prepared.
So with the -2, that's a 16.
16. I would like you to roll me a fortitude save.
Oh boy.
2 of them, yeah.
2 of them.
Wait, do I still have... Which one of them ran out? The evil eye or the...
The evil eye ran out. You still have disadvantage.
Okay, so it was an 18. I don't know if that makes a difference or not, but I don't think it does.
Okay. Noted.
The good thing about this is that we may not be TPK'd because Oran will still be alive as a bunny.
As a bunny, though.
They're gonna adopt me. I'm gonna live my life as a bunny.
So, anyhows, 18, and then I need 2 more fortitude saves. Okay, at 23.
All right. So you are not slain by the
Okay.
phantasmal killer, but you do still take 3d6 points of damage from it.
You can just heal that back with your touch.
11. And that will be Blue's turn. Blue will heal up a little bit, though. Brings us back to Oran. If there's anything you'd like to do.
Nope, I'm just chilling as a bunny.
Okay.
We're good. I got nothing.
Gideon, it is your turn. You still have disadvantage.
I mean, I suppose I get involved with my 1d3, but I'm pretty sure they have damage reductions. So yeah.
I'm just saying, moving forward, when we get in combat, one of us is not going to do anything.
That's me.
Yeah, it feels like the way. Well, let's just try full round attacking. Actually, I don't see that being used. This is the... Gideon doesn't know that. I'm going to toss a coin. Alright, full round attack.
He's converting to Desna.
All right. Roll me a second set of those. Okay, there we go. Well, the crit's definitely not the one we're going to take. So we have a 33 and, yes, no evil eye or anything. So these are just the flat numbers. Okay.
33, 23, doesn't matter, 25.
Okay, so the 33 will hit.
Dealing 12 plus a d6. Oh, Sonic.
Just
from my
a
buddy
little bit.
Jessup.
It's not quite 12. It's
It's more like 8.
Up, but a little more.
More like 8, you think?
maybe less than that.
More like 6? More like none?
Well, I mean, Jessup did more damage than you did, so
Yeah.
as always.
Yeah.
But yeah, you did hit. So
Yeah. No.
that's your turn.
Yeah.
All right, coming back up to Green's turn. So now your disadvantage is done. It's the start of that turn. So the 2 rounds are up,
Yep.
and that is a
So they're
once
going to do
per
it again.
yeah, it's a once per day thing per person, I believe. So won't be doing that on you again. Actually, with the other ones, could though.
Yeah.
Oh, that's stupid. That's funny. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that a lot. So, okay, Green is going to target Jessup with a Dispel Magic, trying to dispel his displacement.
I don't probably get to say this much, but does that call for spell resistance?
I think Dispel Magic does. Spell Resistance, no.
Poopsicles.
So, lucky me. I'm good. So this is a 1d20 plus her caster level versus 11 plus your caster level. So I rolled a 18 on the die for a 27, and the DC is 11 plus your caster level, which I think is not 27. Oh, that's actually really close. But she does succeed in dispelling your displacement.
That's good.
And then she will kind of step here to make room. Then Red will step up. Actually, well, maybe... What spells does Red have left? Red will cast a spell on herself. Just roll that.
Baleful Polymorph?
On herself.
She also wishes to be a bunny.
Ooh. I told you. It was the wiggly eyebrows.
Little bunny foo-foo hopping through the forest.
So you see that the majority of her wounds are healed over as wood begins to coalesce back into the shape that her skin was originally.
Huh.
And she will then 5-foot step up here. And that will be her turn coming to Jessup.
Well, then, I guess Jessup will attempt to cast a spell, which will call for spell resistance.
All right. Go ahead and roll that then.
So it's going to be an AoE, so I would roll spell resistance for all three individually.
If it affects all three of them, yes. You'd have to roll it.
So I
3
just click my Bard 15, right?
Yes.
Okay, so we'll just do it in order red, green, and blue. So 31, 22, and 27.
All right. The 22 will fail.
Okie dokie. So Jessup is going to cast Blistering Invective.
Oh.
Never heard of it. It's the first
He
time
just
you've used
starts-
that, isn't it?
He just starts yelling expletives.
Ah, you dispelled my displacement, you filthy wenches.
Oh, PG. I like it.
Wow.
You told them.
Yeah, you really did.
Man, this is scathing.
You
All right.
witches. You scallywags.
So you have to make a intimidate check.
Oh, okay. Yes. So I shall roll that. So just roll my perform oratory. So 40 for intimidate.
That will succeed, but green is unaffected by the fire, and the other two get a reflex save to not catch fire.
Yes, and
Okay.
I would assume you're going to
So
pass
17 and a 36.
One was just barely, and the other one was most definitely.
I'm sorry, not 36, 32.
And they're so the other two are intimidated from blistering.
Yeah, all three of them are intimidated by it. They're demoralized, but they all negate the fire damage.
So I believe Jessup will switch his performance to Dirge of Doom.
All right.
So with Dirge of Doom, all enemies within a 30-foot radius, which you can see because of my other dealio here, are shaken, assuming that they can be impacted by mind affecting and fear effects.
Okay.
Which I don't know with the information we gathered if I would have known that or not.
Yeah, so they were already shaken from the demoralize. Oh, so you do have improved Dirge of Doom.
I
Okay.
do. So, yep. So with that, because they are shaken from my blistering invective, I will switch my performance. So I have improved Dirge of Doom. So red and blue should be panicked, I believe. Oh, change to frightened. I'm sorry, they're frightened.
Okay.
So Inspire Courage is gone for you yokels. Yes.
Yep, that's what I thought.
After Jessup, it is Kieran.
Oh, this formation, Gideon just starts doing ring around the rosy with these chicks.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Kieran will do another quickened magic missile at blue. So this will be a 29 against
That'll
spell
hit.
resistance. And the damage is 20 force damage
Did you say this was against blue?
against blue.
Okay, yes.
Okay. And then he will full attack blue. So, wow, this is bad. Wow.
You're to hits?
Sorry, Kieran.
Yeah. So, with the -6, I think I have a +12 on my highest.
Nice.
Wow. So,
15.
We
No.
get plus 4 to the next one. 24.
24.
24,
Okay.
no.
29.
29 will hit.
Okay. Okay.
Hey.
Unshakable zeal.
the bite is an 8.
Nope.
Wow.
Is a
Nope.
natural
Oh my
1.
goodness. Oh my goodness.
You are so debilitated.
Kieran is useless. With
I even if I would have added back in my Inspire Courage, I don't think it would have helped a lot of those.
Yeah. So the damage on that glaive though is 23 slashing, 6 acid, 2 sonic,
Okay.
and that is my turn.
I'll fix it next round. Sorry, guys. Hold on.
All right. That brings us to blue. She's going to cast this spell defensively as she attempts to flee.
I was gonna say, doesn't she have to flee though? Yeah.
Yeah, that's what she's doing. Okay, so she successfully casts Tree Stride. I think she could just 5-foot step into the tree, right?
What tree?
The wall
The tree we're in.
that you are in. which is made of tree.
That tree.
Yeah. So she just goes yoink as she parts the wall and just jumps in, and the wall closes behind her. She runs away, fleeing, frightened for her life. And that is her turn. Oran, you're up. Anything you want to do in bunny form?
I wasted a turn because I'm pretty sure I could have done this last turn. I could summon my Hammer Fist ally, right?
Is that as a supernatural ability?
It's
probably.
Yeah. And I mean, I get telepathy with it, so it's not like I have to speak my commands to it.
Yeah.
Hey, it is I, Oran. I am a bunny now.
Bunny.
Please.
Please serve me.
I really want him to pop out as a rock bunny, and he takes the form of Wielder.
Yeah, it's just a stone bunny golem, yeah.
That would be amazing.
So I guess I'll summon my bunny golem.
Okay.
And then he'll take 2 slams.
Doesn't it have a slow effect?
Which one's he does. So we'll start with that. We'll start with slow effect. Thank you, Jessup. You're the best, bud.
That's what I'm here for.
So that is a DC 17 will to negate.
All right, will save is their best save.
Come on, 1.
So with a natural 3, that is an 18.
Ah, barely.
And a 31. Nope. 33.
Get destroyed. Only in that one they'd fail.
Yeah, only on that one they'd fail. That sucks. Okay, so he'll take his slams and welcome to the jam. He gets 2 of those. Which one's been damaged more?
I think green has not even been hit.
Does red have cover from green?
No, technically you can go from the corner of the one square.
Okay, so he'll attack red then. First attack, and it's 30 and a 28.
Both of those will hit.
First attack, 17 damage.
Okay.
20 damage on the second attack.
All right. Technically, her Cape of Wasps spell would do stuff, but it doesn't make a lot of sense for wasps
On stone?
to hurt a stone golem. So I'm just going to pretend like that doesn't happen. Okay. That is your turn, Oran.
Yes.
Brings us to Gideon.
He'll cast defensively a level 1 spell, so I think he can auto do it. Yeah.
Okay.
Divine Favor. And then as a swift action, he will find his hidden strength and make a single attack.
Okay. Natural 1. It's going to miss.
It's just been one of those days.
It's going to miss. Is that your turn? Is that your turn?
That's his hidden strength?
Yeah, keep that hiding, Gideon. Just keep that
I was gonna say you should probably keep that hidden, bud.
Yeah, don't bring that strength out again.
Yeah, so he'll go. Yeah, that's what he does.
You sound so sad. Are you faltering?
No.
Oh no.
I'm not faltered. I'm done.
Okay. Back at the top of the round, both of them are going to cast defensively. They both succeed quite handily and are going to run towards the nearby tree wall, which will provoke from the golem, Gideon, and Kieran, actually.
26.
26 will miss.
Oh, get ready. Get ready for this.
15 will miss.
I think technically it would have been a 19. Not that it matters.
Oh, yeah, 19 will
Probably.
miss.
Probably.
I'm sorry, Sarah.
So those will all miss. And unless any of you have combat reflexes, the other one on the next turn would do the same thing as they disappear into the tree, screaming
Why did
at the
Green
top of their
run?
lungs. Was that?
Why was Green running? She wasn't frightened. She
Isn't it
passed.
anybody who is demoralized?
She wasn't demoralized, was she? Didn't she pass? Because I missed my spell resistance on her.
Oh, so if okay, yeah, no, I
or
got
are
you.
you
I
still,
got you.
or are you still demoralized even if it doesn't work? Because I assumed Green was unaffected by everything. She should be shaken, but I didn't.
So when you cast the spell, you make an intimidate check to demoralize everybody within the area. Spell resistance can negate the fire damage, but does not protect against the demoralizing effect. So
never mind.
They were
I
all
guess-
frightened.
Even better, Jessup. Good job, buddy.
Hey,
Yep.
you know that sometimes I fall upward.
And with that, you guys drop out of initiative as the 3 wailing dryads run into the tree to where you do not know.
That's good and bad.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Kieran just wants to like hobble over and lay down on this couch.
I'm not sure I would probably just stop right now.
I don't feel well.
I tell the stone golem to come pick me up and carry me.
Like a princess
Yes.
buddy.
So yeah, what would you all like to do now that you are left alone in a living room with a dead tree?
Yeah, so Kieran is like collapsed on this couch and he looks over and he sees Oran and he's like, "Oi, what happened to Oran? When did that happen?"
He was painfully polymorphed earlier.
Oh, I did hear that spell go off, but I didn't know what happened.
Let me try to recollect now that combat is over. How do we fix that? You said it was just break enchantment, Jason.
Baleful Polymorph is a permanent curse effect, I believe.
You know, if we had a cleric, that...
Actually, I don't even know if it counts as a curse.
I don't think any of us can do anything. We take him back to Groger, get him bitten again, and then we kill him. It will work. It will. It just...
I mean, that's not the worst idea ever.
That's an idea.
That's certainly an idea. I mean, I think you can just break enchantment.
Dude, watch you turn into a rabbit. I know it wouldn't, but it'd be funny.
Because break enchantment will undo transmutations and curses, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, so break enchantment would work.
Transmutations, curses, yeah.
I don't think any of us have that.
Nope, he does.
I did, but I gave that scroll to Oran so that he tried to use that to remove the curse when he was trying to get rid of the blight on Kieran.
Oh, also a wish and possibly a limited wish would do it.
Thanks. Cool.
Miracle
cool.
might.
Well, all I'll
Does our
say
sorcerer
is
know it?
if we rest, then maybe we'll be able to take care of it.
What?
Because, funnily enough, the spell
Is that the spell you took? Is that the spell you took?
Wait, did you say
awesome.
Did you say Bunnily enough?
Bunnily enough.
That should be the name of this.
Bunnily enough.
Uh,
That's fantastic, Sarah. I love that.
Yeah, I even
That's
have
what
it on
you
my
took.
sheet. I put it on there
Yep.
before this session started.
See, I was like, I could cheese it and like choose to learn it, but that seems really dumb. But you're just like, no, I'm not cheesing it. I had that planned from day one.
see, now Kieran's helpful. Otherwise, he just would have been trolling.
I cannot do it today, though. So we're going to have to rest, and Oran's going to have to be a bunny for the night.
I'm
That's
telling
fine.
you, I am tapped out. Like, literally.
Yeah, Oran was tapped out as well. He was done. Like
I
I
have
had
2
very
level 1
little left.
spells and 1 level 2.
I have plenty of spells. I didn't use any of my level 7s, good heavens, my level 4s, but I have 6 temporary negative levels. So I'm in trouble. So I don't know where we should rest. I don't know. Can we leave this tree, Jason?
You
We
could.
went in.
Yeah.
Yeah, we went into the tree, so probably we could do it again. Yeah.
Because, like, I don't know. Do we want to rest in the tree? I feel like that's a bad idea, but I also feel like resting outside of the tree is bad.
I don't think being outside is any better. I mean, there are beds. I can't remember if it was covered in blood, but weren't there beds in this room up north?
Those are operating tables
Oh,
Oh,
goodness.
I mean, you can still lay
I mean,
on them.
that's a bed.
with
I mean,
vivisected fey corpses on them.
Oh.
yeah, we'll clean it up.
Can you just cast fastidiousness on all of the
No.
blankets? Operating?
No,
that's
I
not how it
cannot.
works.
It is a personal only spell.
We could probably reasonably clean up the dead over here. Yeah, nothing like sleeping on an operating table.
Ah, this is where I so wish I was a full caster, because I wanted to take Mage's Magnificent Mansion so bad, and I won't get that level spell. So sad. Kieran would totally have taken that. That would have been amazing. I could have roleplayed the bonkers out
Oh
of
yeah,
that.
sure. Yeah, Jessup's got tiny hut. Let's make a mansion.
Yeah.
Actually, I can't tiny hut right now because I'm out of
I was going to
spells.
say, aren't you tapped? I don't think you can do that.
I technically have another 5th level spell, but not until we rest because I'm not cheating.
So, in party inventory or your guys' inventory, do we have any diamond dust?
I have diamond dust, yes.
Yes,
Do you-
have diamond dust.
Do you have 5,000 diamond dust?
No. I have 1,000 of my own, and there's 1,000 in the party inventory.
Jessup has 5,000 gold worth of diamonds and 5,000 gold worth of diamond dust.
Because I could
you
always
pimpin'.
prepare restoration greater.
How much does that take? 5,000?
5,000 diamond dust.
Yeah,
you know?
because Jessup has 2 permanent negative levels because I came back from reincarnation.
Oh, yeah, that's worse. That's worse than the temporaries. But 6 is a lot, though.
I mean, you'll go down to 5, right, Kieran? Today, feasibly, once we rest, you'll pass the 24 hours to get rid of one of the original
one of mine
ones?
is gone. Yeah, one of mine will be gone like shortly, and then I think the others will be gone in 24 hours.
And restoration, if you cast that, is it 1d4? Is that how that works, or maybe it's not that spell?
Ooh, I have a scroll of restoration as well.
Restoration dispels all temporary negative levels or one permanent negative level.
Oh, so you could use restoration on Kieran and then greater on Jessup if you wanted to.
If you use restoration to dispel one permanent negative level, it's diamond dust worth 1,000. If it's just temporary negative levels, I don't think there's a cost component to it.
I believe it's 100.
100 or 1,000.
I have a scroll, and so does Gideon.
So one thing that you guys would know, those of you with a decent spellcraft, you would know that the spells that you got hit by, the enervation spells, those temporary negative levels dissipate at a rate of, I think it's after 1 hour per caster level. So those would only be on for like half a day.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's not bad.
Oh, so then we could just rest for half the day.
I mean, feasibly, we could do our rest and then just chill around for half the day, and then.
Yeah, right.
I mean, literally, we only do stuff for like 3 hours of the day, and then we're like, we need to go to sleep.
Right? Yeah. The only thing is, like, I'll need some healing when I get those levels back, though, because they've taken 30 hit points off my max and my current. Oh, and I have 1 con damage, but that'll go away when I rest.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have 2 con damage. How much will go away?
1. So you'll be effectively fine, because 1 con damage doesn't really do anything.
Yeah, so I definitely think we need to rest. Yeah, here is fine, I guess. I don't think Kieran likes being here because he feels pretty exposed from all different directions, but if you guys don't want to go back outside, he understands that, so.
Well, Jessup will go wherever, it doesn't matter. And then we got the keep watch if you really want to. It's up to you guys.
Okay. All right, well, we should make the bunny keep watch. Just kidding.
I'm fine with this.
Yeah, he'll let us know. Squeak, 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 combat.
Yeah. How long does your stone golem stay around?
15 minutes.
Yeah, I think Kieran would probably feel more comfortable camping outside, but if you guys are vehemently opposed to that, then he would probably suggest we camp over here where we have like something to our backs. Although he just saw they can walk through trees, so I guess nowhere is safe really.
Yeah, if we leave, we can come back in, right? There wasn't a cooldown or anything for us to being able to get in the tree.
I mean, you have a key to it, yeah, so.
Oh, okay. I couldn't remember if we used a special item in it, there was a cooldown or not.
No, it just worked as a key.
But that was to get to where the Jub bird was.
Oh, yeah,
okay.
that's
okay.
different.
That's what I'm mistaken it with. Gotcha.
Yeah. All right, so Jason, we're going to go back outside the tree and rest for the evening.
Hours past energy drain or level drain.
Whoa, let's not get out of ourselves here. We don't know if there's going to be random encounters.
So you guys go back out to the area where you guys fought the Jub bird. You find a place to rest, and you set up your watches. Were you going to do keep watch on somebody?
Yeah, Kieran would volunteer to stay up for keep watch. And
I think Jessup would. Jessup will do his normal sleep, but then he would. I think if Kieran wakes him up, he might just help keep watch, but maybe just fall asleep for the couple hours.
All right.
Okay, so you're sleeping for a few hours and then keeping watch for a few hours?
Yeah, I figured like we do in shifts, but that's why I figured Jessup would just take a normal sleep and then if we wake him up, he can help if we needed to roll consecutively.
All right, so Kieran will, if Jessup allows, cast the wand on himself for keep watch.
Yep, I removed a charge.
So those of you that are staying awake, go ahead and give me a perception check.
20, which is surprising considering I have 6 negative levels.
Oh, because it's like, wait, my perception is 10. How to roll the 10? Oh, yeah, -2.
Yeah, yep. It's lovely.
So you guys are keeping watch over the night, and nothing really approaches you during that time. Nothing comes and goes out of the tree, but again, you did just see them like tree stride, so you don't know if there's very many residents that need to use the entrance, but nothing really comes out to harass you during this time. And so you are able to rest.
All right.
Yay!
So one of my negative levels is gone. So if I take that off, I should get, 15 hit points back?
Yeah, so depending on how long you guys waited before resting, their caster level, the temporary negative levels would basically be gone, because that would have only been for like 9 hours.
Okay. I would probably advocate for doing that, for resting for maybe 10 hours just to be safe.
I mean, I'm fine with us resting for 8 and then just mingling for a couple, you know what I mean? Just blowing the time.
Playing Frisbee in the field.
Yeah.
Sure.
All right. Kieran feels pretty good. And I will cast my dailies while I'm assuming we made it through the whole night with that perception check, Jason.
Yep.
Okay. So I will cast my daily fastidiousness and mage armor. And then I will rub my hands together. And I will spend a minute trying to break the enchantment on our cleric.
And what is the break enchantment? It's just a straight roll against
caster level check.
Caster
against
level
It's
check.
like Dispel Magic.
Yeah.
Well, not that it's going to make a difference, Kieran, but I'm going to give you Unshakable Zeal because it lasts hours per level.
Okay.
Might as well do it in the morning. I have more spell slots. We'll do that. And then don't want to waste it already with Kieran, I will give you Grand Destiny. So you could add +4 to a caster level check.
I will add that to this caster level check. So it is a DC. Oh, I'm sorry. It's a D20 plus my caster level, which is 12, plus the 4 from Grand Destiny, a 21.
And the DC is 11 plus the caster level. DC 20.
Oh my goodness. Although
Yeah.
I do have the benefit of being a spontaneous caster, so if I needed to do it again, I have slots, but I didn't want to use my slots for
Well,
multiples.
I'm kind of glad Grand Destiny worked.
Yeah, I
So-
did need that Grand Destiny, so thank you,
But don't forget,
Jessup.
you have it twice more for the next Bixie 2 hours.
62 hours?
2 hours. It's 10
Oh,
minutes.
2
per
hours. All right, so Oran, you're no longer a bunny, I think.
But you are still a halfling.
It was an odd experience. It's been a weird couple of weeks, or couple of days, guys. I was a dwarf, and now I'm a halfling, and then I was a bunny. This is very stressful.
Did you realize that you were a bunny? So when you were a bunny, you knew that you were still Oran, or was it just like you were actually a rabbit?
Yeah, no, I mean, oddly enough, I knew I was a bunny.
Fascinating. Interesting.
Not the word I would use. Nope, again, not the word I would use.
Do you have a different outlook now? On rabbits, that is.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to be making rabbit stew anytime soon.
Fair enough.
That combat was actually a lot harder than I expected it would be. I did not expect it to go quite like it did.
Yeah, it went sideways.
Yes, I lost some spell slots, seeing that I was killed by the dodo. And then, I ate a phase fruit next to a hypnotic tree. Doing well.
So you guys are up there. You get around, you prepare all your spells. And are you guys just going back into the tree for attempt number 2?
Well, I don't know. Was Oran going to cast Restoration or Greater Restoration or whatever?
Oh, he can do that.
He sure will. I will cast both.
So I will remove the 5,000 diamond dust.
Yes, because I will need that. And that will get rid of all permanent negative levels that you have.
Yeah, so I mean, once if Oran wants to cast that on Jessup, I think after that we're probably just, the game plan is to head back in, and I'm really disappointed that all 3 of those dryads got away, but what you gonna do?
Tree stride.
I am kind of happy, though, in a way, because that still would have sucked with combat.
Yeah, but I wanted to put at least one of them down.
Well, the one healed up, we don't know how much. The red one. And she bamfed, and then the other one, so I don't know.
So, Jace, I'm assuming this is correct. Maybe Gideon would know. We're in a tree, but does that count as underground for
We said
favorite
it did
terrain
before.
yeah. I just wanted to make sure. This time I can actually cast it because I'm actually 15th level now.
For the time being, this will qualify. Yeah.
All right, let's go. Let's see what shenanigans we can get into today. Kieran is feeling good.
You guys go back into the tree and you come up to where you were.
We didn't actually look at these operating tables, so we want to...
Oran kind of viewed in, but it's like I was going to say, like you get up to this area and you see the 3 dryads are right there again, full health.
Oh,
casting
goodness.
hexes on you, and then they polymorph you and enervate you, and it's all over again. This is an infinite loop.
That sounds fun.
Fun joke. Good joke.
Yeah, see, the funny thing is, though, the video games are like that, and you're just like, oh, make it stop, please, make it stop.
No, because you just you quick save before you get to combat. That's the smart way to do it.
You can save scum in the video games. That's true.
Yeah, but also the video games don't cut out stupid encounters, so you literally fight every single mob encounter that there is in existence, and it's just a lot.
Not always.
Yeah, it's a lot.
So yeah, you guys wanted to look inside this laboratory. So at the entrance, before going in, you guys can like go. I'll move Oran over, I guess, because he'd be close.
I would like to perceive with a natural 4.
Yeah, you guys go up to the entrance and you're kind of looking in and you're trying to see what is in here because you never got a good look at it before. So yeah, everybody can roll perception as you come here, and then I'll re-describe the scene. So we have a 17 perception from Kieran, a 36 from Gideon, a 21 from Oran, and a 29 from Jessup. So you guys look in, and you see glowing candle-shaped clumps of green fungus dimly illuminating this eerie laboratory. Throughout the chamber, small wicker tables support the restrained bodies of fey creatures that have been viciously vivisected. The largest table in the center of the room holds a body alongside instruments of torture. 2 hanging cages fill the north end of the room. You see that the deceased creatures on each of the smaller tables are a mix of sprites and pixies. Some appear to have only died several days ago, while others seem to have been dead for weeks, with signs of severe fungal infection and out-of-place organs. You see that in the cages to the north side appear to be several captive creatures that are crammed in. It's like a large bird cage that these are crammed into, and they appear to be still alive, perhaps subjects that have not yet been killed in the experiments. They're kind of short and ashy blue skinned creatures. But as you're taking all of this in, Kieran, you're the only one who notices, I guess Gideon would too. Gideon, you hear movement, but you don't see anything. Kieran, with your blind sense, you're able to pick up vibrations from underneath the tables. 3 of the tables specifically.
Okay. He's going to hold up a hand and like shush, and then he's going to kind of point to under the tables, and he'll kind of whisper and he'll say, be careful, there's some movement under the tables. I don't know if it's friendly or not.
Yeah, they're draped with cloth, so you can't see under them, but Gideon, you hear some rustling, and Kieran, you can feel the vibrations in the air.
Jessup will, not that it matters, but he's going to finger gun Kieran for a message. And can you, do you have mage hand you can lift up to see?
I can. So Kieran will kind of 5-foot step in and then use a mage hand to peek under the table.
Okay. As soon as you cast the spell, which is audible, you immediately see the tables, the 3 tablecloths that are hiding everything underneath, like get blown open as creatures begin to crawl their way out. And I will need an initiative roll from everybody, but there is no surprise round because you...
Oh,
lovely.
I'm so glad you guys told me not to sleep in there.
Oh my gosh. If you guys had slept there, it was going to be so fun. We were going to have a lovely time. It was going to be great. It would have been fantastic.
What in the world are those things?
You'll find out.
They're like
they look like
half
satyrs.
satyrs, but like they look like chimera type satyrs.
Fools, they are not satyrs. So we got a 26 from Jessup, a 21 from Kieran, a 17 from Oran, and I guess presumably Gideon is just going to be a 2.
He's sitting this one out.
Yep. Gideon gets a 2, and will be last in initiative. 15? Yep, still last in initiative. Might as well have been 2. All right. Top of round 1. Jessup, you're up first.
Can I get a monster lore, please?
Sure. Let me go ahead and let you see what these guys are like.
Man, they're beefier than I thought.
They have a cleaver. I don't like it.
Is it cleaver and mushrooms? Oh, it's just hair on his arm. I thought he was just jacked.
Are they vivisectionist alchemists? I wonder. He's got flasks. I bet they're vivisectionist alchemists.
I mean, that would be super fitting, wouldn't it?
It would.
If that's what they were.
Well, can I determine if that's what they are?
Go ahead and give me a knowledge nature check.
All right. Well, we're going to do that with advantage. 38. Kieran, you got it?
Right.
Oh, you can't. I don't think you can.
You identify these creatures as fawns.
Haha, what did I say? And you laughed at me.
They laughed at me.
I was laughing because it was funny, not because I thought that you were wrong.
Yeah.
You laughed at me.
I'll just tell you a bunch of stuff about fawns because they're typically CR1, so you'd get a bunch of information about them. Again, so typically speaking, fawns are chaotic good medium fae, but you can tell that these ones are hideously blighted, just like all of the other fae that you have encountered pretty much. You know that they have DR, similar to the other fae that you have encountered. You know that they have a couple spell-like abilities. They've got like Ghost Sound, Hideous Laughter, Sleep, and they've got a special thing. They've got pan pipes, which a number of times per day they can actually play these pan pipes to augment their spell-like abilities as a swift action to basically increase the DC. But that's pretty much everything that fawns get. For like the rest of your questions, if you'd like, I will give you a little bit into their class levels if you want. Just judging from appearances, they do look like they're probably alchemists. They're not vivisectionist alchemists.
Okay, well, Jessup will relay that. Unfortunately, we're going to have to put them down. So, Jessup's going to start performance, tried and true, spy courage. And then Jessup is going to... Would Jason, the way that they're sitting on the tables, do they have cover at all, or...
No, the tables are for you guys, well, because they're medium creatures. They're about chest high. They're pretty tall tables. There's kind of stools and chairs around them, but they don't have a lot of cover or anything because they burst out from underneath the tables. So,
Gotcha. So, well, I'm just going to swift action start up my performance, and then just going to go shooting, I guess, full round action. Just fire away.
all right.
3 shots. Pew! Wow.
Oh my gosh.
What is that? So I rolled a nat 20 for 45 with an 18 confirmation for 43, a 30, and then another natural 20 for 35 with a confirmation of 25.
All right, and are you just shooting at the closest one, green?
Yeah, I was shooting green. Yeah.
Okay. The first attack will hit and confirm. The second attack will hit. The third attack will hit, but will not confirm.
Don't know if it makes a difference. I goofed. I didn't have point blank on.
It does not.
Okay, so I guess we just have to do 1 more damage to all of these.
Okay.
So it'll be 33 damage for the crit confirmation, because that's not doubled, is it? Or is that doubled?
That would be, yeah.
Okay, so 34 damage.
And bows are triple damage.
Oh, okay. Cool beans. Okay, so it's going to be 6 more, minus DR nonsense.
Yep.
So 12 damage, and then 10 damage. So I'm assuming bear... Could you just tell me, did anything get through with 3?
With the third attack, it kind of bounced off.
Okay, I just want to roll for Discordant, so I'm only going to roll 2d6.
That got negated.
I'm assuming... Oh, crap. Yeah, I'm obviously within 30 feet, so that works.
All right, yeah. Decent damage there for sure. A good turn.
Yeah, I'll just 5 a step back just to kind of give some space here.
Next up, it is the Fawn's turns. So Blue is going to step up here and is going to throw a bomb at... He's going to throw it at one of the super heavily armored people because he knows how these things work. So it's going to go against, I think... We'll do Gideon first, and if I kind of make sure I do this right, but I think these are touch attacks. Am I not correct?
You are incorrect.
Bombs?
Bombs are touch attacks, yes.
Yeah. That'll be fun. So Gideon, this is a natural 20, no joke,
Okay.
and a 26 to confirm against touch.
Against touch will succeed.
And I believe with bombs, only the first die is doubled, not all of the die. So it's not like it suddenly becomes like 14d6 or something like that. So this damage is not multiplied on a crit or by vital strike. Yeah. So you will take 27 points of fire damage.
It is fire.
Yes. And Oran, I need you to give me a reflex save because you are adjacent to him.
16.
Okay. You only take 3 points of fire damage.
It burns.
Next up, we have Red. Red is going to move up and do the same thing, but in reverse, he's going to throw it at Oran. That'll be a 27 against touch.
Yes, that will hit.
So, Oran, you will take 15 points of fire damage, and I need both Gideon and Jessup to give me reflex saves. So, Jessup, you take 3 points of fire damage. And, okay, both of you only take 3 points of fire damage. And after those two, it is Kieran.
Oh boy. All right. Kieran will. What will Kieran do?
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, I know what Kieran wants to do. We'll see. I'm gonna be really upset if this doesn't work, but I'm gonna do it anyway. So I'm gonna cast a spell.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast a big spell. I'm gonna cast a Cone of Cold, one of the new ones I picked up. So it is a cone-shaped burst, so it should hit all of them in front of me. And I don't know if they have spell resistance.
Just questioning. Would the range of that spell hit the back of the room too? Just curious.
Oh yeah. 60 feet? Yep, it would.
The creatures. The poor creatures.
Oh, that's right. They are in the cages. Okay, fine.
Yeah, they're in this square specifically. Oh, can you see that? Yeah, you should be able to see that.
Well, then I'll do another big spell. I'll do Chain Lightning.
You could probably move and...
Yeah, you could get them not on it.
Well, Chain Lightning's arguably cooler, so I just gotta figure out how this works. So it's definitely...
But they're immune to lightning.
Yeah, if they're immune to lightning, I'll cry. So they need a reflex save. We'll start with that.
I need spell resistance first.
I was
Oh my
wondering.
goodness.
All right, so plus
Give me
4 to this. Let me just
3 of them.
Yeah, it is plus 4. Okay.
Oh, if it's a caster level check, Kieran, you can do your thingy with it.
26.
Okay.
Okay. So 26. Does that pass?
I don't know. Are you doing the other thing or not? I'm pretty sure you got to choose before you know
Oh,
the
I'm
result.
I'm not doing that other thing. I just meant because if it fails, then I get a plus 4 because of the.
Okay.
Did you give me Unshakable Zeal today too? You did.
I don't know if that works on caster level checks. Maybe it does. I don't know.
Even if it does, it wouldn't work, Sarah, because it's against the same monsters. So if you fail on one, the plus 4 doesn't carry to another monster with a different
Oh, right.
check.
Gotcha. Okay.
So
All
it
right.
only gets the consecutive with the same one. Yep.
Gotcha. Okay. So then I will use the Grand Destiny on these other two. So that's a plus.
And you have it 3 times. You have
I
it 4
used it
total because
4 total?
Because I'm at level 15 now, so you used 1 already, so you have 3 more.
Okay.
today.
So then I'll use
Or-
2 of those on these next 2.
Okay, so the first one does succeed.
Okay. So plus 8 to this. 38.
No,
And-
that'll definitely do it.
16. 24.
Okay, 24 will succeed, yeah.
Wow. Thank you,
Ooh.
Jessup.
Yay! So you still have 1 more for today, or for the next hour.
So reflex saves.
Yeah. Okay. So, with Chain Lightning, this spell creates an electrical discharge that begins as a single stroke commencing from your fingertips. Unlike Lightning Bolt, Chain Lightning strikes one object or creature initially, then arcs to the other targets. So, the bolt deals 1d6 points of electricity damage per caster level to the primary target. After it strikes, it can arc to a number of secondary targets equal to your caster level. The secondary bolts each strike one target and deal as much damage. So you can attempt a reflex to have. The reflex to have the damage of the secondary bolts is 2 lower. And blah, 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 blah. Okay, so the DC is 21. So the first guy makes it. And then the second guy also makes it, but the third guy does not make it by 1. Because his DC would be 19.
Does.
Oh, he does? Oh, sorry.
I rolled a
looking at-
31, a 31, and a natural 20.
I was looking at my caster level checks.
Nope. I rolled 2 super high and then a natural 20.
All All right, so 20 points of electricity damage to all of them.
All right. It looks like they are somewhat resistant to the electricity, but it definitely still did damage.
Disappointing.
All right. Is that your turn?
I'm going to 5-foot step here. And I do have my glaive out, by the way.
Green will go next, and he is going to throw a bomb at Oran.
Enough. No.
So this is against touch. Say 25 against touch.
Yes.
So Oran, you take 23 points of fire damage.
Don't I get a reflex save? No.
You do not. Yours is just an attack roll. It's those in the splash radius that get the reflex save. So Jessup, you take 3. Gideon, I need a reflex from you as well. 12 will fail, so you'll take 6.
Unfortunate. Stop throwing bombs.
That is going to be Green's turn, but he'll maybe step up. Oran, you are up.
I will summon the hammer fist ally.
Okay.
Starting out strong today.
I am.
How many times do you get him per day now?
1. That's not where I want him.
No, that's where he wanted to be.
I want him over here.
No, he wanted to be there. You should be able to move him, I think.
Yeah, I can now. Yep, there we go. Coolio, and then he'll take some attacks
Okay.
against... Did any of them take damage yet?
Nope. Oh, I mean, yes, actually all of them took damage.
Which
I
one took
apologize.
the most?
Green.
Green. Then he's going to attack green.
You don't have an avenue to hit Green because he's got cover from his allies in pretty much all directions.
He's big, remember? So we just say he can do it.
Oh, going over? That's right.
I've got noodle arms, sir.
It only works on cow women.
Yeah, it only works on Minotaurs.
Yeah, right. 27 for the first attack. 32 for this.
Man, he didn't want to
that's
slow, did he?
That's the damage. Hang on. That's damage. Why did it? Wait.
22 points of damage?
Why?
No,
Why did it roll a 1d10?
Why, presumably because that's what you typed in.
Nope. Incorrect. All right, 37 for the second attack.
37 will hit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I guess technically you'd have to roll a 20% mischance with him, technically. He doesn't have anything against concealments, so.
He does not. No, as far as I'm aware. No.
Their bodies are slightly blurred, so go ahead and roll a 1d100. Okay.
Yay.
Good. So 23 points of damage. All right, this is against green.
Does it look like all of that went through?
No, it does not look like all of that went through. Some of that did get resisted. But in addition, just before the golem's fist comes into contact with this fawn, part of the fawn's body, the hair and whatnot, coalesces into thick thorns, which damage the golem upon contact with him. And the golem takes 13 points of damage.
So he takes 3 points of damage.
Roll 20 had a better roll.
Oh, and he tried and use his slow ability. So give me a will
Okay,
save.
so they get
for all
will
of them.
saves.
Yeah,
Let's
they
see
all
what
need
they
to
do.
hit a DC 17.
Natural 20. I've rolled a bunch of natural 20s on saving throws. And then a 17 and a 16.
So 16 fails.
Okay, so blue is slowed.
And it has a duration of 7 rounds.
Okay. That's your turn?
That is my turn. Yeah.
That'll bring us to Gideon.
Who will go ahead, cast Good Hope, and then I will do an invocation of resistance against fire.
Is that for everyone?
Yes, so you have a 6 fire resistance. And then swift action, heal myself up a bit. And 5-foot step that away.
Top of the next round is Jessup.
So yeah, I guess Jessup will just 5-foot step in and take some more shots at green. He will maintain performance, and then he will swift action.
Give up.
Oh, is that how that works?
That's cool. That's a good move.
Yeah, actually, I'm going to 5-foot step here and shoot at green.
Okay.
Can I do that, you think, with this wall here?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So I'll 5-foot step there, and I'll just take some shots. All right, so I will swift action, arcane strike. Wow, that went well to not well. So 41, 23, nat 117.
41 will hit.
Oh, that's cool. There's one. Now, they blurred from me?
They would be, yes. I would need a 20%.
63. And then, so I'll do another 3 for discordance. So, 22.
That's your turn?
Yes.
Okay. Coming to blue, he's going to heal up a little bit. And he's going to step here. And I guess he will attack once. Because that's all he can do. Do you have your claws out, Kieran?
No, I do not.
Okay. Well, he doesn't know that, but he's going to
I mean, he
hit you with
does.
a dagger.
He can see I don't have claws. Well, he doesn't know
Yeah,
I
I
have
guess.
claws. I guess.
He's going to try to stab you. That is a 33 to hit.
That will hit.
It is a tentative crit, but 20 is not going to confirm, I don't think. So
Nope.
you take 10 points of damage from the dagger.
Ouchie.
And it is Red's turn. Red is going to use acrobatics to try to move out of the way of the golem. So against the golem's CMD, that'll be a 38. Don't know what
Yes.
a stone golem's CMD is.
33.
Okay.
Man, I feel like it should be higher than that. I feel like it should be a solid 39.
And then it's going to throw a bomb at Oran because he's the only one with somebody that has splash radius.
Oh my goodness.
So against touch, this is going to be, it's not a great roll. That is a 22 against touch.
Yeah, it still hits his touch.
All right. So Oran, you will take 18 points of fire damage, and Jessup, you basically immune to the splash damage. So, and it will notice some fire resistance going on, some funky business,
Not funky business.
bringing us to Kieran, who is now adjacent to blue.
Yeah, that little twerp. I liked where he was before he moved. So I guess because I have, in order for my glaives to be primary attacks, do I have to do those? I have to do those first, and then the bite and claws.
In order for
second?
your glaive, in order for your glaive to be primary, your glaives. That's not how, in order for your natural attacks to be primary, you have to not attack with your glaive at all ever.
So I could attack with my bite and claws, 5 foot step back, and then attack with my glaive.
Yeah, but they'd still be secondary. Anytime
Yeah,
you
no,
make
no, no.
yeah.
I just didn't know if it like mattered the order of your attacks. Like my glaive would then be secondary -5.
No.
Okay.
No. That's not how that works.
I
The manufactured weapon is always the same.
okay.
It's just that your natural attacks, if you attack on the same turn as a manufactured weapon, take a -5, basically. The order does not matter. It's just that your natural attacks take a -5 regardless of when you'd make those attacks, because you're making attacks with a manufactured weapon on the same round.
I feel like I do when my dad tells me something that he's already told me that I forgot. I'm sorry.
So you can attack with those first,
Okay.
and then 5 would step back and use the glaive. It's just they still take the -5 on the natural attacks.
Yeah, okay. I'll do that then. I'm going to attack with my bite and claws. Once, so bite attack is a 23, claw attack is a 23. Nice.
Both of those will miss.
Well, the 20 would go to a 20.
27.
27 will miss.
No, 25. Sorry, 25.
25 will miss.
All right, so this attack will be 2 higher than. Oh, natural 20. So
That will work.
45 with a critical confirmation of 26.
So it does not confirm, but it will hit.
Okay. And then my iterative glaive is a 25, which
Nope.
misses.
Where are you 5 foot stepping to, by the way, just for curiosity's sake?
Oh,
So there's like
5 foot.
3 squares. Okay, that one, okay.
Did you
Yeah.
have the +4 to the other attack?
It's not a +4 because I have good hope, so isn't it a morale bonus?
Oh, potentially it is. Yeah. I should do
Yeah,
that.
so it doesn't stack with my good hope, so I only get 2. My damage
do
on the
hit.
one that hits is going to be 20 points of slashing, 5 points of acid.
All right.
And I believe that's all I can do. Actually,
Pinpointing damage on poor blue.
no. No, I'm not going to do that. Okay, that's my turn.
All right. You see that as you hit him with the glaive, His skin also kind of turns spiky, but it does not have the range to damage you with your reach weapon. And it is Green's turn. Green is also going to acrobatics to some position that doesn't provoke from somebody.
Come on, less than a 33.
Let's just move over here, I guess. So he's going to acrobatics. That is a 31.
That fails.
Yep, so he will provoke moving over there.
Did he move in a way that I don't provoke?
He would provoke from you, yeah.
My CMD is a 31. So that means he...
Okay, so he's hit the DC for you.
Yeah.
Does a 29 hit?
29 does not hit.
Wow.
And then as he moves over there, he will throw a bomb at Gideon. So this is going to be a... Do these crit on a 19 to 20? No, that is sad. But it will hit for sure. So Gideon, you will take 26 points of acid damage.
Ooh, acid damage, you say? What if I told you only 16, please and thank you?
Okay. He didn't know that. They know that now.
We can play this game forever. I got castings of resist energy, buddy.
He's like, I can keep this up all day.
That will bring us to Oran.
Well, first, the Golem. He's going to 5 foot step. And he's going to attack Blue.
Rude.
First attack, 30.
30 will hit.
Hey, we know their AC, fellas. Or at least that one's. And a 38.
Yes, that also hits.
First damage.
Okay.
And 18 for the second
All right.
damage.
Your golem will take 5 and 13 from those hits. Sorry, 5 and 3. But Blue will take the some of that and some of that. So that's the golem's turn.
And then Oran will... Do I want to use a cure spell or do I want to use a channel? I don't think everybody else is taking that much damage, so I'm just going to use a cure spell. So I'm going to use Cure Serious Wounds.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah, because I'm down quite a bit. 26 points of damage. And that's my turn. Actually, I'll
Alright.
5 foot step.
Okay.
That was a mistake. I shouldn't have 5 foot step there. Well, I already did it, so I'm sticking to it.
Brings us to Gideon. So yeah, Gideon, you see that they have switched over to acid now. And let me just say, I find it that when all of my creatures have telepathy with each other, it makes things so much easier to just say that they know these things. And it's just like, hey, how did that guy know that this happened? And it's like, well, because they all have telepathy. That's how all those dryads were working in such amazing synchronicity. There's a word there that I'm not sure how I'm pronouncing, but
They all had it.
yeah, they could speak with each other mentally. So they were just like, hey, you cast Evil Eye, and then I'll cast Misfortune, and then I'll cast Phantasmal Killer. So that makes it a lot
That
easier.
was a deadly combo, but we prevailed. I will do Divine Favor.
Weak. It's a mid move.
Mid move, right there. We'll move to there. Yes, it will provoke.
Okay.
Or does it? Because he's slowed.
I don't know. He had a
I don't-
30, which would miss anyways. So
Yeah, so it's a mute point. I don't know about that. It doesn't matter. I'll go ahead and take advantage of that flank situation and find my hidden strength
No, keep it hidden.
and take one attack.
go for it. 32 will hit. Who are you attacking? Blue? Did you say?
Blue, because I haven't
Green?
got the
Blue?
flank.
Okay,
and
blue. Okay, 32 will hit.
Just the first one. 19 damage.
And you will take 11 points of damage.
Oh, that's not desired.
As you land the hit, his body kind of turns thorny at the last minute and pierces into your wrist.
Okay.
All right. That is Gideon's turn. Top of round 3. We're back up to Jessup.
Jessup is going to move. Yeah. And I didn't really want to. I'm going to cast haste. Try to conserve some slots, but apparently these guys are a little bit more of a thorn in our side. Huh?
Stay.
Huh?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm done.
Stop
Fine.
It. Stop
Just
it.
fine. Fine.
Stop it.
Just because Jessup changed his race entirely, nobody finds my jokes funny anymore.
Nope. We don't even like
But if
you.
I'd been like, hey, there's a thorn in his side, everyone would have cracked up about it.
Yeah. Yeah. But
All right, nobody
Not
still
anymore, I
laughed.
guess.
Maybe it was just me.
All right. Is that your turn?
Yeah, move, standard, and free action.
It is Blue's turn. Blue's gonna step here, I guess, and make one attack at the not armored person.
I'm wearing so much armor.
Natural one fails. Doesn't matter.
I have mage armor. You just can't see it. It's invisible.
Red will throw another bomb at Oran. Nobody's threatening him.
oh, I haven't been rolling. I didn't roll displacement. Don't they have displacement?
They don't have displacement, but they have 20%. So, but that's fine. It's,
Oh, I forgot about that too.
Yeah,
Here.
same.
26 to hit your touch.
Oh yeah,
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 your
yeah.
touch.
That hits the one.
Yes.
Yes.
You take 18 points of acid damage.
Dude, my touch is like 16.
Kieran, do you have resistance to acid?
I do not. Oh no, I do. No, I do not.
Okay,
No, I
give me a
do.
reflex save. Oh, okay.
Is
Do
it?
you or do you not? Give me a straight answer.
Is it? Do we have it from
This is a
that
simple
invocation?
question.
Or did he
No,
change
that
it?
is fire resistance.
Oh shoot! I don't have it. I will reflex.
Give me a reflex.
Natural
Oh, you
one.
you take a 6. You take a 6 acid damage.
I don't want to.
And then he'll 5-foot step you. And it is your turn, Kieran.
Nobody ever does electricity against me. I want people to do electricity against me so that I can resist it with my.
Yeah, maybe in a more
resistance.
air-themed campaign.
Okay, well, I guess I can get my bite and claws attacks with flanking, and then I'll have to step out of flanking to do the other ones. So,
Yes.
bite plus 2 is going to be 24, which misses, and claws
Nope.
plus 2 is 28.
Just misses with the slow.
Oh, that's so sad. So sad. So then I will 5 foot. I'll have to 5 foot step. I guess I could 5 foot step here.
Yeah.
And then I will do my glaive. 27. Actually, 31. 29. 29.
Oh my.
It is 29, final answer.
29 just hits.
Okay. And then 38. Why is the iterative so much higher? Stupid natural 3 to a natural 19. Okay. So, damage on the first one is going to be 25 slashing, 5 acid. And second attack is 25 slashing, 1 acid.
You have Haste?
Oh, yeah, I do. Thank you. 32.
That hits.
So that one's going to be 28 slashing, 1 acid, 2 discordant voice.
So it would have got unconscious on the second attacks. The third one would just outright kill it.
Sounds good. And I think that's all that I will do.
Okay. Green's turn. Green is going to step back here and is going to throw a bomb.
Does that provoke?
Yes.
Cool. A 40 nat. Ooh, can I
Wow.
crit on my golem? Oh, okay. So for the confirmation, a 28.
It will not confirm and give me a 20% for the hit itself.
100. A 100.
For a second, I thought you just typed in roll
Full of-
100.
Brandon.
Roll 100. Pull the Brandon.
Suspicious.
Nope, I just weirdly rolled 100.
I don't cheat. I creatively win.
Yep, go ahead and roll your damage.
Let me make sure. Yeah, okay, I definitely rolled it right. All right. 15 points of damage, please.
Okay, so a little bit that goes through. And then it will throw a bomb at Gideon. And again, unfortunately, it does not crit, but it will hit with a 32 against touch. So, Gideon, you will take, it's going to switch back to acid. It's going to be 15 points of, I'm sorry, back to fire. 15 points of fire damage. Bad rolls.
Okay.
That's his turn. Oran, you're up.
I think Gideon will be able to take care of that guy. So we're gonna move here.
Okay.
Yeah, and attack red.
Okay.
33 and 40,
Those will both hit.
21,
Okay.
and 16. Oh, does he have the thingy?
The 20%? Yeah, they all do.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So first one and second one. Wow, barely.
Close.
Close. Okay, so 21 and 16 from him. And then Oran will go here.
How dare you?
Get all up in his face. All up in his face grill. And make an
So
attack.
you're that's not gonna do it.
Wow. I don't want to talk about it.
Your golem took 3 damage, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he only hit the one time. No, he hit twice. We're good.
He hit twice. Yeah, he hit twice.
The one time. He takes damage because the other one was 10. All right.
That's my turn.
Bottom of the round, it's Gideon.
5-foot step, full round attack, 2 weapon fighting. All right, here we go.
41 and 42 and 36 will hit.
Okay, that shield bash benefits from shield slam. So does a 42 beat his CMD?
Yes.
Then he is pushed back and knocked prone.
Okay. You have to roll damage for the 36.
Don't forget your D100s.
Yes. How many do you need? 3 of them?
3 of them.
And we're good on each.
You guys are rolling suspiciously close to 100 on all of these.
Can you imagine if these were my teleport rolls? That would be really bad.
All right, that is Gideon's turn, bringing us to Jessup.
All right, free action, product performance maintained. Jason, now would you say that I would sky cover or no? Still.
Oh yeah, from
Action,
that
right?
one. Yeah.
Okay. So I think it was a swift action. I'm going to activate my Ring of Krakodon.
Okay.
So now that I have Precise Strike, it can improve Precise Strike to help mitigate
Nice shot.
Precise Shot. Yeah.
That's different.
Thank you. So I just shoot. So I'm assuming at this point I take no penalties from partial cover because this is full cover, I believe. Okay. And no Arcane Strike this turn. Sad face, but point blank. Let's go. 29, 36, 31, 37.
So the last 3 will hit.
All right, so that's 14, 12, 15, and another 12. I did like more damage with my combined Discordant than I did with all my other attacks. It's funny.
With the DR, that tends to usually be the case.
Oh well, it's something.
All right, and that
then,
is your turn.
Yeah, I'm just going to 5-foot step in, but otherwise I'm good.
Okay. The other guy is going to just attack, I guess. That's going to miss, and that's going to miss. They're not great in melee. Kieran, it's your turn.
Can I hop up on that table? Would that be like a move action to hop up?
Yeah, if you want to do a move action, that's fine. I was going to say like an acrobatics, but if you're going to do a whole move action, that's cool.
Well, I don't trust that my acrobatics would cover it. So
Actually, can't you just fly?
you know what? I do have wings, so that is
Can't you just fly?
that is an
You see
option.
Kieran there with his massive wings. He's just like, how do I get up there?
He's like, he tries to jump, he fails his acrobatics, and he falls, and he's like, wow, what a dweeb. Okay, so I will just fly then and do my full attack. And by full attack, I mean my glaive attacks. Okay, so first attack is a 36, the iterative is a 23, and then the hasted is a 29.
Aha, you hit
So-
once.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I thought their AC was 29. Did he do a
the
thing?
slowed one's AC was 29.
Well, Sarah, that's going to be 4 or 2 higher anyways. You
That's
missed your
true.
Second.
Because of my thing.
Fine.
31.
The 2 of them hit then.
And I'm also attacking from elevation, so I should get a
No.
bonus for that.
I mean, even if you
Okay.
did that, it's not going to save the...
I really doubt Kieran's standing on a bloody operating table, let's be honest.
He's flying on the bloody operating
Oh,
table.
okay.
Yeah, so thank you, Jessup, yet again for reminding me of that, because I always forget it procs after I miss.
I'm going to
so.
squeeze out every little
I know.
damage I can for this character.
You know, it's a good thing you cast that one on me, because I do miss a lot, so that helps.
Well, you have way more iteratives when you go full attack, especially
Yeah.
dragon form, so it just makes more sense for you.
Yeah. All right, so first damage is going to be 29 points of slashing, 6 points of acid. I rolled max on both the acid and the damage die. Nice. And then that other attack minimum damage is 20 points of slash.
You don't... Why are you rolling 2 damages? The first damage was already included.
Oh, you're right. I'm used to rolling just the attack roll. So you're right. So the first one, the first damage was 26 slashing, 5 acid, and then 29 slashing, 6 acid, and then 8 from
Gotcha.
discordant voice.
All right.
That's exhausting. I'm done.
It is Green's turn. Green is going to smash a bomb on the ground right next to him, which will provoke, because he's prone. It's technically still a ranged attack.
What?
Like, it's a ranged attack, but he's just doing it right next to him. Just gonna smash it on the ground, so.
I mean, I think you still need to roll. A nat 1 would still miss.
Yeah, he still has to roll. No, that will hit Gideon's AC, but it's just gonna provoke.
Alright, so I'll take that.
Is he gonna take splash damage from himself?
Yes. 30 will hit, because he's prone. You will take 12 points of fire damage. Rolling real bad on these now. You can roll. So yeah, you did roll damage. So 1 minus 9. He will roll a reflex. Okay. All right, that's Green's turn. That'll take us to Oran.
I love the idea that he's like suicide bombing himself.
Yeah, they're blighted. They're not all there.
So the golem is going to
Attack the people in the cage up here.
no.
It's gonna smash the cage, kill everybody in it.
No.
Haha, you don't have enough room to do the thing.
I don't have enough room to do the thing, so he's not going to move. He's going to stay where he's at and just take his 2 slams. Oh, man. Otherwise, Oran might be slowed. I don't want to do that. First attack.
Yep.
And second attack.
Yep. Give me the D100s.
Oh! The
Ha-ha!
second one misses. Crap.
So one of those will hit. You'll take 2 damage.
I'll take my 2 damage. You're ticking away at him. And then Oran.
Should I have been doing that this whole time, Jason?
No, you're hitting with a reach weapon.
Oh, gotcha.
We also have blind sense, don't you? Or blind fight.
Yeah, it doesn't negate it. I just would get to roll twice.
Oh, you're talking about the concealment. I thought you were talking about the thorny damage.
Oh, no. I was talking about the concealment.
Yeah, you would still have to be.
Do you
I
want me to
forgot that
roll,
blind
like, a
sense.
bunch?
Blind sense doesn't technically. No, I'm not going to bother with figuring out what those numbers are.
Okay.
I forgot blind sense doesn't actually negate. It just lets you know where they are.
Just put him back to full. I think that's fair.
Okay, yeah, we'll do.
Technically, the golem's using a reach weapon as well, but it's not a big deal.
It's not a reach weapon. It's he has natural reach. It's not a reach weapon.
He's specifically using 2 warhammers, though.
No, I don't think that's how that works. Also, I don't think warhammers are reach weapons.
2 massive warhammers. Come on.
Nope, they are not reach weapons.
Come on. Come on. And then Oran will take some attacks. Hiya! Okay.
The 39 and 37 will hit. The 47 will hit, and the 33 will confirm.
Here's my... Alright, they all 3 hit.
So all of those will go through the concealment.
And this should roll the damage. Yeah, there you go.
Oh my. Yeah, that crit damage, that definitely puts him under. Even
Okay.
with the DR, that takes him down.
Beautiful.
Oh yeah.
Okay, that's my turn.
Brings us to Gideon.
Who's just gonna do the same thing?
Marvelous.
So 32, which should hit. Crit for with 36 to confirm, which should do it. Followed by 31, which should hit. Shield bash is a 37. So if he had stood up, he would be prone again probably.
He didn't.
27 probably misses.
Well, he's prone, so you either his AC goes down by 4 or your attack goes up by 4 because he's prone against melee attacks. It's like, are
that's
you
true.
adding +4 to these, or
No, I didn't.
Okay, so that would be it. We'll just add it to you because it's easier that way for my sake.
Gotcha.
So we'll say it's a 31. So all of those will hit. Give me 6 D100s.
Not that it matters, but technically it's -4 to the AC.
Yeah, it's just easier for my sake to add 4.
Oh.
My! Well, okay.
Wow.
As much as I'd love to
Wait,
do this, you did roll
Why did you roll?
D20s,
Yeah, why'd you roll d20s?
which
Oh.
was.
D100s.
I mean, you're
What are
giving
you
yourself a
doing?
low chance of success.
my brain was melting. I was like, you've got to be kidding me.
For the listeners, we were supposed to roll 1d100 for Blur. Josh rolled 5d20s, and I think at first we all thought, man, he rolled 5 20s or less. What are the
Here's
chances?
the thing. Here's the double layer to it, right? Not only did he roll the wrong die, but I asked for 6 of them.
Yeah, well, I can only do 5 at once.
Wait,
Why can you only
what?
do 5
You
at
could
once?
type 6.
I don't want to type. I just used the thing.
Oh.
It's right there. I just did 6.
Well, okay, but I didn't do it that way.
What
So
is
unfortunate-
stopping you from putting it in 6?
Yeah, because I don't type. I click on it in the top left of the screen.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say it's right next to the 5.
He's like, man, it's a bridge too far. I can't do it,
I
Jason.
have a moral aversion to number 6.
I just can't.
I just can't type it. I have to do 5 plus 1.
Yeah, but Josh, you can click the advanced dice roller, pops up with a window, or you can type in how many die, what die you
Nope.
want to roll.
Can't be done.
No.
So, hilariously, the crit misses.
Oh
Yes.
my god.
After the confirmation and everything.
So you get 1, 2, 3, 4 normal hits. So let's do the damage for those. I'm looking at them. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then another 10.
And then Jessup's got 18 in there.
All right.
He's still up?
Yeah, he's still up. He hadn't taken as much damage as the others.
Wow. I'm really getting some mileage out of this
Yeah.
out of this touch. Divine touch.
Top of round 5, we have Jessup.
Jessup, I guess we'll just move and fire. Now, how does that work with me shooting through Gideon's square?
So I think technically you're fine because soft cover is not total cover, so improved you can just shoot through people. However, you would be taking, I guess his AC would go up by 4. So I'll just add 4 to his AC for these because they're ranged attacks and he's prone.
Oh, you're right. I guess in that sense, I forgot he was prone for a second there. Can I just delay turn?
Okay.
And then if he stands up, then I'll just try to move in and full round attack.
Okay.
I will
just
free action. Oh, I'm sorry. I'll just free action
You're
leave my performance up. But
That'll bring us then to Kieran then.
Oh boy. I guess Kieran will.
Cone of Cold.
Sometimes there's collateral damage in war. You do what you can, but you can't save everybody. So, Gideon, it was nice
What?
knowing you.
No, do it to me. I'll finally get to use my, ring of cold protection that I've had for most of the campaign that never has been used.
So, I guess Kieran can fly to be here, and then shall attack him one time with the glaive 29.
And reach weapons still get the bonus, right?
They still get
Because
the...
there's still a melee attack against a prone target.
Yeah, they
So I would
should.
assume so. So that will hit.
Okay. I will roll a 79
Yep.
on concealment. So I guess I didn't even need to roll blind fight, but yeah. Okay, 22 slashing, 1 acid, 6 discordant voice. And I believe that's
Okay.
my turn.
He's still up.
He is still up. And it's
Oh
his
my
turn.
goodness. Oh my goodness.
He's going to smash another one on the ground, which will provoke from everyone. But he doesn't care. He'll take you down with him.
All right, buddy.
It's not right.
That'll hit. Yep, that'll go through. Still up.
Jessup!
He's immortal.
That is a 25 to hit your touch, Gideon.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So you take 20 points of fire damage.
Yikes. He's been
Duh.
disintegrated, past the point of resurrection.
That goes to Oran.
Jessup's gonna step in.
Oh yeah, you can go.
Yeah, I'm gonna take him down.
Wow.
Go for it.
What a glory hog, I tell you. I can't let me have nothing.
Do you
Go ahead,
know
Jessup. Go on,
we
Jessup,
are
go for
doing
it, bud.
XP
Yeah.
leveling this whole
Uh-huh.
time? So joke's on you. I'm
Right.
actually level 17, and you guys just didn't know it. So Jessup will just flow around barrage. So I will swift action, arcane strikes, so 5-foot step, and just full attack.
Okay.
So you said you're gonna add 4, Jason. To
Yeah,
your
I'm
end.
just gonna add 4 on my end, so you're good.
Oh
Oh.
gosh.
Gosh, wow. My.
Maybe one of
Uh,
those hits.
The 36 will hit, yeah.
All right. Well, that's
Might be enough.
yucky.
He's still up.
Well, technically, he's conscious but down.
He's still halfway up, down.
All right. Well, that just stinks.
It's Oran's turn.
Carry on, Oran.
Oran will move here.
That'll technically still provoke.
Okay.
He misses, you're good. Actually, that was a natural 1 miss. That was really bad.
Nice.
A 34
That'll hit.
for 14 damage.
Okay.
Still up?
He's still up.
Oh my
Wait.
goodness. Okay.
No. Ha!
2.
Yeah, he's still up.
Oh no!
All
Oh
right,
my
I guess-
goodness.
Just
Gollum
some
will
whale
come.
and all.
Try and finish him. First attack. Oh my gosh.
That's it.
Oh my
That one.
He survives. He'll live forever.
He's a survivor.
32.
I think he only gets one attack because he had to move down here.
Yeah, that's how it works. Unless he 5-foot step, but I
He
don't
did
think
not
he
5
did.
foot step. He did a full move to get down there.
No,
so
no. Constructs, I think I read something where they have long strides.
That's what I heard.
That's not how that wouldn't even stop the fight. That's not how that works.
Shh, don't think so hard.
So I only get one of my 2 slams. Unacceptable.
Well, could you just choose the other one?
No.
Can I roll the other? Yeah, I choose the second one that I rolled. Yes.
Gideon, it is your turn.
Oh my goodness.
All right. Well, I will do the same thing that I have done and have been doing
And will forever do.
until he or I.
I think the shield bash hits. Oh wait, there the last one hits. I think.
Even with the melee stuff, the 23 and the 21 will still miss.
How many
So is it
percentile rolls?
3?
1, 2, 3, yeah.
It'll hit. All right.
That'll do it. I think.
Okay. And I forgot to do all the damage on the previous turn from Thorn Body, so I won't have to do that, but I will do it for these 3 that hit.
Oh yeah. I'm a swift action heal up.
So you take 35 total points of damage.
Sure.
Those are enough to put him down, finally.
Yay.
You just take a lot of collateral doing it.
How many rounds of combat was that, Jason?
5.
Okay. All right, cool.
Technically, at the end of his turn, it would have been 6, but whatever. And with that, you guys drop out of initiative, and you are left in this laboratory with blood everywhere. You guys hear a voice.
Are you guys fine?
Now, yeah, as you go to say that, Jessup, you hear a voice faintly coming from that cage at the north. It's just saying, "Help us."
No.
Is it in common?
It is in common.
I guess Jessup will respond. Yes, hello. We can potentially help. He'll move up to see if he can see what's in the cage.
As you're moving up, like the moment that voice rings out, you can feel the wind rush past you as Wendell runs over there in a frenzy.
Starts stabbing them through the cage.
Sleep brutalizing them.
Goes truly barbaric. This is his plan all along.
Now he
Was to finish the deed.
he frantically runs over there and starts fiddling with the lock on the cage, and over the next couple seconds or so, he actually breaks the lock free and opens the cage, and he's yelling at us, "Oh, Meryl, you're okay. Wendell knew you'd be okay. Wendell found you," and he's going on like that, and you can see that he has taken one of the creatures out of the cage. All of them appear to be quicklings, but he has taken one that appears to be female out, and you can see that this particular quickling is missing one of her eyes and several large patches of skin, and it looks like her wounds have been dressed, but very poorly, and there's just so many cuts on her body that it really doesn't even matter. And even taken out of the cage, you can see that she still is kind of sullen. Like, Wendell is frantically trying to talk to her and all that, but even being freed, she's just kind of mumbling vague responses. She's not overly coherent.
How many was in the cage? Just the one?
There were 5 total.
Okay. Jessup will move up and try to tell them that if they pay attention, he can help, and he will attempt to do a soothing performance on everyone.
All right. So you go ahead and do a soothing performance.
Is that everyone in a certain area?
Yeah, everybody pays attention. So, Gideon, if you don't want to be healed, don't pay attention. Otherwise, it'll be 3d8 plus 15 to up to 15 targets. So,
Wow, that's nice.
yeah.
All right, I'll take some of that.
Wait, it's either all or nothing, buddy.
Yeah.
25. Not fantastic, but it's all right.
It's not bad.
So you see some of the wounds heal up, but you can tell that you will have to, like, she's very wounded. She will need a lot more than that, actually.
Oh, she's actually a lot hardier than I thought.
Like a channel.
You can do a channel.
Yeah, 35.
Show off.
Show off.
That's how you do it, Jessup. Stay in your lane.
You call that healing? This is healing.
I feel like Jessup's just because his thing's all oratory. Like, he's like, it's almost just like trying to do the therapeutic soothing. Listen to my voice.
It's like ASMR.
Yeah.
So once you guys do that second round of healing, and you can see that slightly more than half of her wounds have been kind of closed up, she kind of, a little bit of life comes back to her and her eyes kind of light up and she looks around and she says, oh, is it over? Is it well and truly over? Meryl thought she was doomed. Her family was gone. The evil one's minions dragged her to this place, and that was it. They took Meryl's skin and Gorvin's eye and Meryl's eye and Petula's hand, and they made a man who danced and stank of rot. But new friends have rescued her. And she looks and she sees Wendell. She says, oh, and Wendell, and oh yes, shiny and new, so new. Meryl must tell her friends the horrible things she's heard. The minions experimenting on Meryl were vile, bragged about, and mocked the Earth Queen as they visited the evil one far below. And she just kind of begins like ranting about all the things that has happened to her, the experiments that they were doing, grafting quicklings together with redcaps and sprites together with pixies, and very vile stuff in all told. And once she starts to wind down, she kind of looks to the four of you and she says, Meryl is very, very grateful that you rescued her. She kind of pats herself a little bit and she says, Meryl doesn't have anything to really pay as thanks, but oh, Meryl has this. And she kind of goes down and she takes off what for her is basically like a anklet, but as she holds it up, you guys can see that it's actually a ring. And there's an inscription on the ring in Abyssal that you can read, says, moss and rot shall grow unchecked.
Ooh, we need
She
that
says-
one.
She says, Meryl's grandmother gave her this, and it has protected Meryl, but Meryl will offer this as thanks for rescuing her.
Well, as much as thanks is not really required, I believe we actually will take that.
She hands it off to you. And then Wendell begins rambling on him. He's like, oh, yes, rings. We found that this artifact over there uses rings. And he starts explaining the whole thing to her. And then they kind of just start talking very quickly to each other, back and forth. It's kind of just like an onslaught of words. It's you find it somewhat remarkable that they can understand what the other one is saying, to be honest. But
It's like
they
their own
seem
language.
to be right on pace with each other, yeah.
Wow. Okay, so with 2 rings, now we can cast Blight, Diminish Plants, Plant Growth, and Tree Stride, each 1 per day. Also, I don't know if we ever designated who's the bearer of this item.
I think it was Wendell.
Oh, was it Wendell?
Now, Wendell's plan has come to fruition. Now he will cast Blight on us all. Is it 3 rings where we can remove Blight? Or 4?
No, Black Tentacles. With all 4, the bearer can recite the full poem on the scepter as a full round action to purge a single creature of the Darkblight's taint. Which reminds me, I still have that taint, Jason, so I would have had to roll this morning.
Do it.
So what is it? Just fortitude
It's
and
fortitude.
will, or just fortitude?
Not just fortitude.
Okay. 27.
27, yeah. You're able to continue to stave off the effects for now.
Oh, thank goodness.
So I had prepared disease and curse again.
Yeah, you can give it a shot if you want.
Did we want to try? I mean,
That's up to you,
It's up to
yeah. If you are willing and able. Is there a cost to that?
I don't think so.
I don't think so. It's only a level 3 spell.
Because you stave it off, you don't have to worry about it anymore right now, right?
For today, yeah. It's a daily thing. Diseases
So we
are.
could keep it in case another of us gets it.
Right, that's my point. Is I didn't know if it's up to you. You can do whatever you want, but do we want to wait and then maybe at the end of the day before we rest, if we didn't need those for any reason, then try it?
Yes. I don't see why that wouldn't make sense. So yeah.
I mean,
let's just
because
do it that
Kieran's good for the day for what
Right.
we know, so
way. Right. So we just wait till next time we rest.
yeah, if you still don't need the slots, then yeah, I figured.
Oh, sure. Let's all just have the people who aren't affected by the blight make the decisions on what happens here.
Kieran, you have
No
the
problem.
staff. If we don't cure you, you could just give us the blight.
You had
cast
asked
blight.
earlier who
Ow.
was the bearer of it, Did we decide on that? Because I remember Gideon had walked up to use the key in case something went wrong, but I don't think anyone, like, what do you mean?
He just left the staff there.
No.
Yeah, it's still outside.
No, it's not.
It's just in the ground.
Kieran picked it up after Gideon just tossed it aside.
Yeah.
Okay.
You guys go back out to grab it, and the 3 dryads are just playing toss.
You know what? They can hold on to it for a while. I don't care who holds it.
I mean, Oran would be okay with it because it's an artifact that he expects to return back to Kragadon.
Right. I was trying to remember. There's no risk associated with carrying it, right? It's just a roleplay decision.
As far as you know.
It could, in theory, be a target at some point.
I ain't going to confirm or deny.
I mean, Kieran already has the blight, so he
Yeah.
could probably carry it and be fine. He's basically halfway there already.
When held by a blighted creature, it takes possession over them and makes them kill their allies.
But I could also see the reasoning to have Oran carry it, since he would be the one, like, most invested or most trustworthy to return it to where it's supposed to be, kind of thing. The most invested, if it were.
I'll take it.
I mean, I feel like Wendell should take it. He's the most invested. Honestly, we've gotten the rings from the quicklings, so
Didn't one of the rings come from the dragon?
Yeah, but the Quickling found it first.
yeah, he found it.
Finders keepers. What is it? Finders keepers rules?
Yeah.
Yeah, so far of the 4 rings, they have been claimed dibs by Wendell and Demiral.
Right.
So, there's a whole bunch of other little changelings, yeah?
Yeah, there are 4 others
Changelings,
that
no.
have been
Changelings.
here. Yeah,
There are no
bunch of
changelings here.
Quicklings.
They would have gotten the healing as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they actually healed at a much faster rate. Well, it's funny how that works, isn't it? Like, they had the same
stronger you
injuries, but because Meryl had more hit points, it took longer to heal. It's funny how that works. So, yes, there are a couple others in there, and I'll just say, just get this out of the way. If you guys were to just like look around the room like you usually do, the only magical items is that each of the fawns had 3 potions of cure serious wounds, so you'd have 9 of those total.
9 potions of cure serious?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, we already have 4, so
Um,
that takes us up to 13.
Yeah, so they also, let me just make sure they didn't have anything else cool. They each had +2 cold iron daggers, so you have 3 of those. And they each had rings of protection +2, so there's 3 of those.
Cold iron is nice, though, because it'll hurt Faye.
Yeah, but it is a dagger, so.
Yeah. I'll take 3 of those cure serious, if y'all are okay with it.
Yeah, I'm good. I got 2 on me already, so that's cool.
The only other thing that you would find in here, not on the bodies, is a magical jar on one of the tables.
Ooh.
With some faint conjuration magic, if you want to identify it.
Kieran, you want to do the tried and true spellcraft, and then I can identify?
Yeah, yep,
Sounds
because
like a
that's
plan.
how it'll go. That's how it'll go. So, I've got 1 aid from Oran, 1 aid from Jessup, and
Do you want to use your waste your last
Grand Destiny.
moment of grand destiny on it? I think you can do it on a skill check.
I'll save it. All right, so I've got a +6 to this roll, 24, 30.
30?
Okay. With a 30, you are able to identify this magical jar as a jar of restorative ointment. It is a jar of, so this jar of unguent is 3 inches in diameter and 1 inch deep. It contains 5 applications. Placed upon a poisoned wound or swallowed, it detoxifies any poison as neutralized poison. Applied to a diseased area, it removes disease as remove disease.
Ooh.
Rubbed on a wound, it cures, basically like cure light wounds.
So we could use that for the disease part of your blight.
Yep. The bonus on the check is not great, but it's, better than a spell slot.
How many charges did you say it had?
5.
And is it 1 per?
Yeah, probably.
What do you mean?
For like any of the
per-
traits. So like if you want to remove disease, it's not 2 of the 5 charges, it's just 1 across the board.
Yeah, each of those 3 applications is just, I assume,
Okay.
just 1 of the 5.
Alrighty, just wanna make sure.
Yeah. So it could be 5 cure light wounds, 5 remove poisons, or 5 remove disease, pretty much.
Not that we'd use cure light, but what level does that cast at?
1d8 plus 5. It's a 5th level caster level, so.
That's cool.
I mean, I would rather use a remove disease than a cure light.
The light,
Yeah.
yeah.
That seems like I mean, I guess if you're in dire straits, but
Will I use like the level 2 spell or will I use the level 3 spell?
So, as you guys are kind of getting yourselves around, maybe you're tending to the other quicklings, Wendell and Meryl they finish their conversation, and after a little bit of time, the two of them kind of walk up to you guys, and they almost uncharacteristically quietly, they're there for a bit, and then it takes about a minute before they actually come out and start speaking again, and Wendell's the first to speak, and he says, Wendell was, to be honest, Wendell was a little worried that wouldn't find Meryl, but with your help, kind friends, that we found Meryl, and Meryl is okay, and Wendell is very, very grateful for that, and Wendell and Meryl have been talking about it, and we would like to repay the favor, and we will do it. We will repay four favors, and we will help you however we can, and basically you have, because you helped Wendell and you didn't spurn him, which I don't know why any group would, but the book on multiple occasions talks about how if the group is jerks, basically.
Why would you be a jerk to Wendell?
I don't know, but like on multiple occasions it'll say like Wendell talks about what happened and was like if the party is ignores him or is what, I was just like why would you do that?
Or if you question his motives or something.
I guess that's the only thing I could think of is like Kieran said, just because of not knowing if he was truly going to be shisty. But
yeah, since you guys were receptive to him and you did help him rescue his sister, you have earned the Quickling's favors. So on 4 separate occasions,
He will bite your butt, and you can come
No.
back.
No,
it's like a mosquito bite versus Groger.
no. So they will. So Wendell and Meryl will perform the following favors for you guys. They're quite capable, but they're not like totally selfless, or brave. So they won't go to like death-defying levels. But you can essentially use a favor for one of the following options. You can create a distraction, in which case the Quicklings will cause a ruckus that distracts any creatures in a particular area for maybe a minute or so. Giving you guys a bonus on stealth checks to try to sneak by. You can have them fight alongside you, where one or both of them will join a particular combat. You can even like call mid-combat or whatnot for them to show up and help out. You can have them scout ahead, where they will use their considerable stealth to sneak into a room, take stock of the creatures there, and then report back to you what they see. For my purposes, they basically automatically succeed on any of the skill checks involved. And then the final is to steal something. They can steal a single unattended object and give it to you guys. They can only do so if there are no creatures looking at the object, and so on. So those are the 4 potential uses of the favors, and you have 4 separate occasions in which you can call in a favor. After which, they kind of explains this. After we've repaid our debts, we would like to leave with our remaining Quickling friends and hopefully find a safe place to live.
I think that's more than fair, Wendell. You've graciously helped us out on many occasions and led us through the forest, so I think we have helped you and you will help us, and I think that what you're doing is very honorable.
Yes. Wendell's most honorable of Quicklings. Hero Quickling.
They should call you Sir Wendell, of course.
I agree. I say that you have proven yourself. I hate to put you in danger, but at the same time, I'm not willing to turn down any help that you would provide. You are brave indeed.
Gideon thinks to tell them, "No, don't worry about it, dude. We're good. You don't owe me nothing." But thinks better not to say anything.
Yes, I don't really want to put you in danger either, but Wendell, we must do what we can to help stop the blight. I'm sure you can see that.
Yes, Wendell and Meryl, we both very aware now that the blight is very bad, and we tried to hide from it, but we couldn't hide forever. So must get rid of the blight, or there will be no safe places to live.
Of course.
Yes, just definitely keep doing what you're doing. Stay invisible, stay sneaking unless, desperate times come and we need your help, but I don't want you to get hurt before you have a chance to leave and live your lives again.
Yes, I agree with that.
Just call for Wendell or Meryl if you need help with something, and we'll be there. the whole time, invisible. You just won't see us.
I see this as in Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, where you just whistle and your assassin buddies just jump out of nowhere, kill people,
Just
and then run
show
away.
up. Yeah.
Now,
Yep.
I'm going to go on a limb here and say that if it's any of the same combat prowess that we've seen so far, I think that's probably one we can take off the table.
I'm thinking we just use them to steal
I
something
don't
eventually.
like. I don't know if Meryl has any like other better qualities than poor Wendell, but it really to potentially put him in danger and get him killed for the whole lackluster damage that he's done. I don't know.
The 1d3 damage
So-
that he does.
To be fair, like if he sneak attacks, it's 6d6 extra sneak attack damage.
That's not terrible,
And
No,
but
that's not
if
bad.
you guys are buffing him and whatnot, it would be like 1d4 plus like 4 plus 66 maybe. But like they've got a plus 20 to hit. Like they have the same stat block. Beryl is just the same stat block as Wendell. So like they've got a plus 20 to hit. So they got a pretty decent hit. It's just he's struggled to get the sneak attacks off.
well, I still think it's last ditch effort.
Well, maybe they can steal stuff for us because I don't think the stealth's a good idea.
I mean, if they give you an
either.
option, they could steal an undetected object. It's kind of like, all right, what's going to happen here? Why would that be an option?
Stealth plus 30? Nah, still ain't enough. Have you heard me and Gideon? Like a herd of elephants.
Yeah, but they're scouting ahead. They're just going to go out ahead, tell us what's there, come back and report. It would just be them.
Oh, I see.
I'll have to double check, but I'm somewhat confident that does not include the invisibility bonus.
Good heavens. Plus 50?
And I assume, so if they call it, mechanically, can you tell us, Jason, if we were to try to sneak by and they were to cause a ruckus, like what bonus would that actually give us? Because I feel like even with Gideon and Oran, it would make a difference.
Yeah, if they cause a distraction, you all get a plus 10.
That's still
That's not enough.
Yeah, that's unfortunately still garbage for you guys.
Yeah. I think I'd be positive then. Maybe. Let's see. What's my
I'd be at
sneak
a
mod
plus
be?
7.
Even if the enemies have a nat 10, it's still over, or 10
I'd
ranks.
have an 8.
Yeah, so you could have them give a distraction and you could sneak by. You could have them sneak and just scout ahead, help attack, or steal something.
I think the scouting ahead's pretty nice too, especially because can they monster lore, Jason? Because Wendell seems to know a lot about Fae.
They don't technically have knowledges. So, as you guys kind of get around, at this point, the golem would have disappeared after the conversation and whatnot. And I'll get rid of some of these guys because you've looted them, so they're not important on the map anymore.
So,
These guys will go invisible.
are we free to continue?
Yeah.
No, I think we should rest.
Yeah, we've been fighting for at least 10 minutes. We
Yeah.
should
I'm pretty
probably
tapped
take a
out,
break.
guys. I don't know. That was...
Just don't forget the next time you guys try to rest after a single combat. I've got 3 dryads that I could have pop up out of nowhere.
Oran just reminds me of like my grandfather because he like wakes up, goes have breakfast, and then he needs a nap.
Yep.
And he wakes up for snack, and, like watches a show, and he need a nap again.
Another
That's
nap.
cute. Is this a door here?
Oh, yes. Let me explain what that is. You are looking at this, and you can see choking vines and ropey, like fungi, haphazardly, like seal whatever tunnel or chamber must be beyond this opening here. In addition, there is a thick chain and padlock on this seal or whatever is going on this door. There is a single horned skull that hangs from a sloppily written wooden sign on the barricade, and a casual examination of the skull identifies it as belonging to a satyr, and it's missing all of its teeth. And the sign on the barricade says in Sylvan, "Danger, do not release."
So we're definitely going to release
Yeah,
it. right?
my experience is that's something we definitely want to release.
Well, like, if an enemy wrote that, then
Then
like,
it must be a really powerful ally that they have
ally.
teamed up.
Like, the enemy of my enemy is my ally kind
Oh,
of thing.
I bet you that's
Yeah.
Genduin. I bet you the Gleistig's
Oh,
in
yeah,
there.
she's just behind the door.
Yeah.
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 All right,
yeah.
that's definitely definitely supposed to.
Friends, I hate to be the voice of reason, but please don't.
Lightning bolt.
So you blast open the doorway, and
Bone
inside,
shaker.
The bone shaker.
He makes the head talk.
you see 3 jubjub birds.
Oh no.
Oh, Wait, seriously?
Wendell, help!
I'm joking.
Oh, good heavens.
Sarah's like, I was kidding. Please, no, Kieran didn't do that.
Is it like a really heavy door or?
It's like a barricade of rope and vine and whatnot. So like you could
talk through it maybe?
No. Like it's thick, but it's like not a door, but it's like a barricade of various other objects, chain, vine, that sort of thing. But it is
So there's
thick.
no listening at the door to see what's on the other side.
No, like it's pretty properly done. You could try to undo the padlock and take the chain off, and that would probably release the vines, though.
I would suggest before we go that direction, there is still up north.
For further description, I will say, Jessup, as someone who uses Disable Device, you would be able to identify that padlock is of superior quality, meaning it's like DC 40 plus. You could smash and break it, but if you're trying to do Disable Device, it's
40 plus. Yeah, I think I can only get to about 40 with buffs.
What does the sign say?
It says, "Danger, do not release."
It's not very descriptive, is it?
It's a very difficult padlock by the looks of it.
Huh. I think we should open it.
I really want to.
I really think we should.
Do you really think that we should, Oran?
I do.
Do I attempt knocking?
Should we come back and see if maybe there's a way that it circles around?
Here's my logic. Hear me out. I know that this place has been blighted for a really long time. So it seems unlikely that this is something that was locked up prior to the blight. So therefore it makes me think it's something that the blight is afraid of, which might be something that we could therefore utilize. Is my logic sound on that?
To counter, it could also just be something that is dangerous to anyone. A wild creature that does not care for any allegiance.
And then we'll just have to put it down then if that's the case.
There are other passageways to the north. I suggest we go check those out first, and then we open the vine room to our sudden doom.
On the off chance, and I truly feel it is an off chance that there is an.
I've had a thought.
Go ahead, Oran.
What if it's the shambling man, the creature that the flesh crafters? What if it was whatever their creations were? That now strikes me as a possibility.
Kieran, do you remember that from Fort Riston?
Yeah, that wasn't pleasant. It was quite horrifying, actually.
So I'm thinking perhaps they've locked their creations in here.
Huh. And Oran, how do you know of this fleshcraft creature? Have you encountered one before?
Oh no, I just at a loss for words for what those things in the other room were called.
Did you have a premonition from your great powerful Torak?
We ran into flesh crafters?
In Fort Riston, when Frampton was around, you came across a was it?
Oh, the big thing.
The patchwork thing that had bees inside of
patchwork
it.
thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
I wasn't even thinking about that. I'm using flesh crafter as just like that's the word that came to mind. Not like I'm not drawing any comparison between the two.
Yep, you fought a skin stitch.
Yeah,
Yes.
What were the things we just fought? What were they in this room? I legitimately don't remember.
What you just fought, those were fawns.
Fawns. So that's what he's talking about. Is like maybe this is the fawns' creations inside the store.
Well, I mean, it could be true because we did fight satyrs, so I know they're not the same, but similar in Riston with that stitch thing.
So I am now second guessing myself on opening this because I'm thinking that's where they put their creation.
Oh no, I'm thinking we will have to go through there. I just would prefer to make sure we explore all other areas before opening a door. It's just like any game; you got to do that first.
Yeah. All
I
right.
feel it is not something that we should completely ignore. Milani is the breaker of chains, and Iomade wishes to purge evil. So whatever lies beyond that door, my fate takes me towards it.
Oh, you have a disabled device then to break the chains?
We can go at it as a party, and I'm fine to let it wait, but I do think that there is some wisdom in destroying whatever evil might lie there, or setting free what help might exist, though I find that very slim a possibility.
And we may find that one of the rings is back there, and we might have to go that way, so I guess maybe we can look first for a key to see if maybe there's something that will open this padlock.
Yeah.
Another fine point from our friend Kieran.
Worst case, we know Wendell opened the cage for his sister and such.
Yeah, perhaps he would be able to help.
Quick detect magic. Whoop, 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 whoop. Any magic around here?
Sir, that's mage armor you just cast. Okay. Everybody knows that's mage armor.
Speaking of mage armor, if you would all be so kind, I will just peer around this corner here for a momentary time and cast
Pee around this
spell.
corner? Pee around, this corner?
I will peer around this corner and peer back. Yes.
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 Any magical auras, Jace?
Nope. You don't detect anything magical.
2 roads diverged in a cave, and I took the one less traveled. This one?
I'm going to do the paladin thing and detect a series of alignments through the door to see if there's something behind it.
See you later.
We should probably wait. Stop moving.
He's not opening it or anything. He's just
Not
checking.
you. Well, also you. You and Kieran. Stop it. Both of you. Because I am now pretty much convinced in Justin's mind, maybe not Oran's entirely, but Justin's mind is that it is their abominations behind that door, whatever creations they've made. And what sticks in my brain is the Dancy Man. I don't know what the Dancy Man is, but that sounded horrifying.
Also, I have an important question. Who did Gideon cast Shield Other on today, if anyone, or did he not?
I did not.
Wow.
He has faltered so hard.
He has
lately.
faltered hard.
Ridiculously
This is
hard.
the beginning of his descent.
I'm pretty sure he can't even be the alignment he has been now.
Guess
I
I won't cast it at all.
Evil now, I guess, is
Yeah.
what he's at. Yeah.
I would
Basically.
just like to point out, Gideon, I've not thrown shade yet.
I've noticed.
Jason, on that note, with her describing the Dancy Man, is there a check to know what the Dancy Man might be?
No. I don't think so.
Like her description of whatever that creature they made was?
I would say there's probably her description would be slightly too vague, and you wouldn't even know if it's really a creature so much as just a amalgamation of stuff. So I'd say you don't have enough information yet to really go off of.
All right, we shall continue calling it the Dancy Man.
So Gideon, you cast those spells, you don't detect anything, you don't know if that's because there's nothing in there or if because there's too much of a thickness to the barrier for you to penetrate.
Right, because the range is 60 foot and it's a cone-shaped emanation.
But as much as 3 feet of wood dirt, 1 inch of common metal, 1 foot of stone, there's a couple things that could block it. So either there's nothing in there or the barricade is thicker than you might expect. Moving up to the other 3 of you who have passed onwards into the chamber, I'm going to reveal what you see and describe it here.
Oh goodness, there's a spider in here. I guarantee it. There's a spider. It's probably huge.
So Kieran, you look in here and there is thick webbing crisscrossing this wide chamber, settling heavily in its irregular corners. Here and there, fluorescent mushrooms peek out of the web, casting a sickly pall over the entire room. At the back of the room, you can see, kind of tucked into the webbing, are several desiccated human bodies. And with that, we'll pick it up next week.